Guys, I hate microphone stands. I want to break this microphone stand right now. I physically want to go grab a hammer and just break this. It just keeps shaking for no reason, Yahi. You are a fraud, mate. You are a... See? You guys see that? It just dropped for no reason. Can you guys hear me even? Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Premier League recap stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, Habibi. Look at this haywan. You told me you're going to delete the slot out video, ya akhi. Wallahi, be a man of your word. Wallahi, they're quote tweeting it till today. Khalas, ya akhi, delete it, ya akhi. Do me a favor. It was emotional reaction, ya akhi. Ya akhi, have some shame, ya akhi. Have some shame. Anyway, make sure guys are liking the video. Make sure guys are subscribing to the channel if you're able to do so. Every single person locked into the video, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe. Today we actually have an amazing stream on because I've got three guys who know ball and TJ on the stream. So this should be an absolutely fantastic stream. We're here to talk about the football. We're here to talk about all things Premier League. Obviously, as you guys know, today Liverpool won a game of football. Our friend Igal is rattled on the internet again. Apparently 2 lucky penalties, and David Coote sniffing coke is the reason why Liverpool are going to win the league. Forest beat Manchester City by a goal to nil. That's not even a surprise anymore at this point. You get me? Here we are. And we're going to be previewing Arsenal against United tomorrow. The social media derby. You get me? You want to know the best thing? Honestly, genuinely, my favorite thing about like the Arsenal Man United game, for the last 10 years on BN Sport, anytime they're doing a promo for this game, I see Dennis Bergkamp, Henry, Rooney, Ronaldo, all the great elite players. And I'm looking at tomorrow's game. I'm watching Staffy TV tomorrow, and they're like, shall we start Chido Martin tomorrow? I'm like, bro, like it's just the levels have fallen off a cliff. But regardless, do like the video on your way and do subscribe. Joining me first and foremost, elite ball knowledge. He wanted Sorloth to join Chelsea, but the Bridge Nation audience laughed at him. In the words of, who was it who said it? Oh, actually, we have the clip. You get me? Just edit Ahmed's face onto it.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
See? Imagine you put Sorloth instead of Nkunku. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How do you Ahmed, mate? Experienced streamer. Yeah,
so, you know, I thought this was on me and not that one. My apologies. But listen, big up to everyone who's here. Hope you do well. Hope you all have a wonderful day today. Listen, man, my ball knowledge, Chelsea forced me to become a scout because of what they do now. So, the game's the game, as they say. There we go.
Big up to you, Ahmed. Big up to you. Joining us next on the channel, you get me. Connor's daddy in the chat. Big up to Connor in the chat. His dad is here. It's true, bro. It's true. Anyway, Connor's daddy is in the building. Dal's friend. And the owner of the American Idiots, which I was watching. And I was not welcomed nicely into TJ Warren TV. Even though I spent Jordanian dinars of my hard-earned money to support a brother. He stabs me in the back and he plays a slot out clip. Just in the back. He takes the knife and puts it in my back directly as soon as I support. And that little fraud Sunshine on the stream. I've never seen Hussam send the super chat. You're such a liar, Sky. I know you're going to watch this. You're such a liar, Sky. Anyway, joining us is the man, the myth, the fraud. Man like TJ's in the building. Hi, TJ.
I don't know why you had to take a shot at me right away saying that I don't have ball knowledge. That's no way to welcome somebody onto your channel either. So, yeah, we're talking about the same Hugh Sam over here. Hugh Sam, say it in the chat, everybody. Hugh Sam, that came on my channel because because I deleted it. I had a video of this fraud singing the Arsenal FC song, and I was a man of my word, and I deleted it. But that slot out video, I'm sorry, that's just gold, and that's not going away anytime soon. All-time stinker. But thank you for having me.
Big up to you, TJ. And last but not least, you get me one of the OGs back today to talk about Manchester United. Obviously, is it actually? Let me Google before. Oh, yeah, actually, it's not. He told me he's gonna have iftar after an hour and a half, so it's not even iftar time yet in the US. But Also, elite ball knowledge for the most part, except the Salah Hazard debate from a year ago. Big up Tom Little, absolutely destroyed Don, that fraud. Don, you are a Chelsea fraud, talking about better squad than Liverpool. Sit on the floor, don't ever disrespect the infamous Redman. But anyway, joining us, of course, back on the channel after a while, and I will be making public service announcement, which is a surprise to the audience. If Manchester United beat Arsenal tomorrow, okay, khalas, I will not say it. Joining us is man like Staffy. How you doing, Staffy, man? Hi, Staffy.
You don't listen. You don't let out your secrets like that. When there's a surprise, you let it be a surprise. It's not a surprise if I tell you, hey guys, there's a secret, but I'm gonna tell everyone. It's not a secret, is it? You know. Hey guys, it's a secret. It's a surprise, but I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. I'm like, no, it's not a surprise. You let it marinate.
Fair.
But big up, yeah.
Hamza is not here today. Hamza's on Ahwa, ya akhi. We want to talk football. Tomorrow we will ask him about the sun. You guys see what he said.
Hamza's a fraud, bro.
You guys see what he said on the terrace.
What do you say?
I am fasting. I'll be breaking my fast after this. And what's it called? Yes, we also Hamza blaming the sun, not the newspaper, the actual sun. No, wallah, I'm not joking. Hamza basically said that Edison didn't save it because the sun was in his eye.
This was on his own channel. Just listen to this audio, right? From his own channel before he went on the terrace. He was pre-planning this. Man. Listen to the website he was on. Just listen to this. Just listen.
Go and check it. Go to sun.direction.com/64223.Nottingham. If you zoom in, you will tell you exactly where the sound's coming from. The sound
yo,
he was pre-planning this before he went on the terrace. He was He was like, oh, sun.co.uk/Nottingham. I'm like, bro, this guy is pre-planning the excuses already.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not even that crazy of a result. Yani عادي, Nottingham Forest have been amazing this season. You lost 1-0. It's not that deep. You're in a top 4 race. You don't need to go that far to make an excuse, Hamza. But we're going to cook him anyway tomorrow, inshallah. So, yeah. First of all, W's in the chat for my guy, Naif. My brother. Thank you so much for dropping in the 70 Singaporean dollars. Thank you, mate. It says, big up Hussam, you fraud. This guy has like some form of good luck charm with Superchats. He's a United fan. I told him, use your charm this weekend on the United-Arsenal game because for once I want United to win a game of football. He came in like a hayawan in the Southampton watch-along as I'm fasting, and he's like, today, Liverpool are going to struggle against Southampton. And lo and behold, we went 1-0 down against Southampton. And I told him, if we lose, I'm going to ban you. But we didn't lose. We won the game, Naif. You get me? And we need your positive energy tomorrow because for once I'm going to be supporting Man United against Arsenal. You get me? Because I just want it over.
Rent free.
Just put the title in the bag because I want the Guard of Honor. So I want to actually buy it and put it right. Guard of Honor by Arsenal. Ooh. Saliba and Gabriel clapping for Konate and Virgil. That would be amazing. But shukran to you, Naif. Shukran for the super chat. Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. I'm assuming this is a song that I have no idea who sang it.
It is a song.
How do you not know that song?
Who sang it?
It's a classic. You Are My Sunshine. You didn't know that? That's like an old song. It's like 100 years old.
That's why
at
they're
least.
singing in the stands. Anyways.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's enough.
حبيبي TJ, do you know حبيتك بالصيف حبيتك بالشتي? You don't know it yet. You don't know رجعت الشتوية. You don't know the songs yet.
I don't.
You don't know Arabic songs عادي يعني. This guy, bro. Do you know about عبد الحليم حافظ? You don't know about عبد الحليم حافظ. You don't know about Warda.
No, but I'm willing to be educated though, Husam, if you would like.
Yeah,
if you would like to send me some songs.
Classical Arabic music.
That's okay. Cool.
To know it.
No, well, dude, these are like standards. These are base like foundations of music we're talking about here.
I would say it would be less shocking for us if someone says, "Oh, Hussam knows Sunshine, My Only Sunshine," versus if TJ knows Kulsum and
Yes,
like,
exactly.
I'd be really shocked if DJ
Exactly.
fucking listens to
I
that.
feel like that's a
'Cause
bit
I don't
obscure.
even listen to that.
Bit obscure, yeah.
Imagine TJ just knowing إني أغرق تحت الماء.
I'd be so shocked, bro. I don't even listen to that.
Imagine he knows that song.
That's using my
Uh,
grandpa was listening to.
TJ, exactly. They actually fully were on the radios as well. Bro, my mom had one of those big ass stereos. You guys know, like these, like you want to know, like when the DVD was this big? Wallahi,
Yeah.
it's almost as big as
Laser
the band.
disc.
Yes.
Laser disc. You mean?
No, not even laser. You want to know the one where they press play in
Yeah,
the
no,
middle and
no,
it's a
what you're
big ass
talking.
button,
Yeah.
and there's like two massive speakers here and here.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that stuff was so loud in the morning. Every morning, Abdul Halim Hafiz, Kulthum, Warda, just all the like classical Arabic music. And here's the thing about classical Arabic music people might not know. The intro to the classical Arabic music, the
It's like
intro
40
alone
minutes.
is 10 minutes. 10 minutes
so
intro.
long.
Why is that? Why is that?
Is that like an orchestra thing? What's going on there?
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah, a lot of them were like kind of orchestra and slow
Yeah, see?
music. Like
Mm.
it's like
So the
you
band plays first until the
Yeah,
lady
that's
who's
what-
gonna come out to sing. She takes her
Yeah.
sweet ass time. So the
Yes.
song ends up being like an hour.
Yes, there are actual hour classical music
Oh my
songs. I swear to
God.
God.
Yeah.
DJ No Hat is like done scoring things. You
This
don't
is a
see too
W
often.
super chat. This is actually really funny. That's funny.
This is this is good. And TJ's hair looks nice as well. It's not like you get me, like one of the ones who hide the hair and it doesn't look nice. TJ actually has a good hairline. You get me? One of the
Yeah,
good things-
it's receding. You know, every time I come on here, it just keeps going backwards. So.
Wow. Hashtag Don Hussam out. Anyway, big up to Naif, big up to Gonzo, big up to you, Fonzie, big up to everyone locked in. Before we get started, please let's hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get everyone involved in the chat because we're going to be very interactive today. So please do like the video, do subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, Staffy TV, The Bridge Nation, TJ Warren TV, and Forest Fan TV is in the description. Wolfie will be joining us at the top of the hour. But I'm going to do something I don't actually usually do on this channel, which is start with my own football club. You get me? Because everyone already knows my thoughts on Liverpool because they watch my match reaction, they've seen me on the terrace, etc. So you're dusty, Jacob. You're dusty.
Can I say something about Jacob? He actually,
Yes.
I just learned today, he doesn't have your notification bell on.
Oh,
I'll tell you why. You know when you were saying like you're introducing me, so like I'm the last one, so you're about to put me on, and I swear I'm moving my mouse and I'm about to click something, and then Jacob calls me on WhatsApp. So I accidentally accept his call because I was about to click some does and it just popped up in my face, and I was like, "Does Jacob not know that we're live?" So there you go. I just exposed notification bell.
Oh,
Oy,
Jacob's a
oy,
fraud.
oy.
Jacob's a fraud. Oh, who knew?
Mm.
Billy Ray
Spurs,
Cyrus.
a Spurs fan being a
Billy
fraud.
Cyrus.
I'm just
Over there
saying.
the week, man.
wallahi.
Have you finished your latest cocaine deal, Jacob? Have you finished it? Or-
That
or
will
not?
be Jacob in a few years if he loses his
That will be Jacob. Just grow your beard. Promise that's gonna be you. Anyway, let's talk about my club, guys. Let's talk about my club, Liverpool Football Club. And TJ, I'll let you start, and then we open the floor up. Talk to me about Liverpool today. What did you make of the game? What do you think of the game?
You guys were awful in the first half. It was like watching schoolyard ball in that first half. I can't believe I woke up to even watch that turn on, let alone be in your fraudulent chat for it. You guys were lucky. You guys were lucky to get away. You guys were lucky that there was no red card. That was a red card. I don't care what anybody says against Nunez. I don't want to hear any complaining about refs from Liverpool fans or giving shit to Arsenal fans about complaining about refs after that. That was absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, Liverpool grew into the game. Nunez scored, obviously, because why not? And yeah, congratulations. You won against one of the worst Premier League sides we've ever seen.
Every
What's
day
all
referee
this
talk.
negative?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna say. No, I'm not. It's not negative. I'm just glad.
If this is
that
not
I'm
negative, I
coming
don't know
on
what
here.
negative is.
Every day referee talk,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Can we
Here's
just
the- here's the-
can we relax?
Igal,
no,
take
let
off
me-
the
let me-
costume.
Let me
Igal,
finish.
take off the costume. You're talking
TJ,
about
finish.
honestly, that's an egal statement. That's not you.
You'll take off the
Yeah,
TJ
man.
costume.
No,
bro.
let me finish though.
Go on.
The absolute never-ending crap that Arsenal fans got. about complaining about the refs at the beginning of the season, and you guys get away with that, I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay, if I'm going to agree with Igal on one thing, it's going to be that. But here's something that I would like to acknowledge as well. Husam, you're finally admitting that you won the league. Congratulations, even though you won it
It took him long
6
enough,
weeks
I agree.
ago. You are an absolute fraud for that, because
Yes,
it
he
took you
is.
to get 16 points clear before you start celebrating. That is absolutely embarrassing,
Nasty
man.
work.
Like I'm really, really glad that you stopped this whole underdog gimmick and we can actually finish the season now. The one thing that I'm hoping is that you drop points somewhere so we don't have to give you an honor guard at Anfield. That's my worst case scenario.
That I don't hope for. No. You know what it is, bro? Unfortunately, I didn't just realize. I've known that about myself for a while. I'm one of those where, like, when things go bad, I just want everyone to suffer. I'm like, fuck it. Everyone just burn in front of my eyes.
You want everybody, you want
like,
you're like the
don't
Joker. You want it all to burn.
Exactly, but I don't do damage. Like, I don't de-escalate. Like, I don't see a situation where I'm like, you know what? Let's just like move with minor damage. Least cost possible. No, I just want to see everything burn. I'm like, bro, fuck it. If Liverpool gonna win, and I'm gonna feel miserable that they matched us, I better see some people embarrassed. So I want about how many games are left? I need them to win the league enough, quick enough, where enough people give them a guard of honor. I don't want to see Arsenal do it, bro. Imagine the meltdown. We're gonna have memes for days because of it. Everyone's gonna forget the fact that they got 20 and they're gonna be like, look at Arteta and their boys, yo, stay humble. Stay humble. I want to see that.
Yeah, we need to make that.
I want to see TJ cry. I want to see Igal cry. Hey, by any chance, you play Chelsea as well? Because I'd love to see that.
Yes, Chelsea's before Arsenal.
Alhamdulillah. So it's not gonna happen there. It's not gonna happen there. You know what I mean? Listen, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, I will be
It's
there.
not gonna be happening there. It's not gonna be happening there, inshallah, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to that game, hopefully. So
You know
listen,
what? I want to
can't be
see a
watching.
stream of the three of you guys. I want to be just remove me off this. Sam in the middle, Ahmed on one side, TJ on one side, and as Sam enters, they just start clapping.
There's never happened.
No,
never happened.
that will never
see that.
happen.
Never
That will
happened.
never happen.
You know,
I will take
listen, man,
my
it's never
YouTube
happening.
channel down before that happens.
Wow, you're not honorable.
Zero
in
chance.
defeat?
No.
Listen,
no, I'm
man.
not. I'm a horrible loser, dude. I'm a horrible loser.
Yeah, man. I
You
hate to
can
lose.
tell, don't worry.
The thing for me is, listen, Liverpool, you're getting the job done, but you're gonna lose this midweek, and UCL. I need you to lose in the UCL to PSG. That's what I need, man. That's what I need. I already accepted you're going to the Premier League. I've already accepted it's gonna be your last dance. You know what I mean? Touch wood. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be seeing you in the league next season as well. So, let's get.
As a Chelsea fan, you low-key should be the happiest because I stopped Arsenal winning the league.
Yeah, listen. That's why I'm not hating on the Premier League situation. You know what I mean?
Rent free.
Arsenal's like,
Rent free.
listen, my local rivals, they're all falling down. As long as I just get my top four, you know what I mean? I'm in good hands. You know what I mean? Listen, don't worry, man. I think the reality is, that with Liverpool, Darwin Núñez, I can't believe he shushed your fans, bro. He's shushing people like. Isn't this the same guy that's been going like for like 20 games?
Shushing after scoring against Southampton is crazy.
He's actually
that actually pissed me off. Like, I saw that, and I'm not
because you know what it is, Staffy. Yeah, last week, Chelsea players did that, against Southampton, and I can't lie, I had a little bit of a head loss because when Cole did that, and Neto did that, because I was like, you shameless bastards, you know what I mean? Random shushing the fans, like as if you're not facing Rams there in goal. Like,
they think it dismisses everything they've done.
Yeah,
it's actually so shameless. A player right now can go 10 games without scoring a goal or more, and then they score a goal and then they shush. Like, motherfucker, it doesn't change the fact that you were still shit for 10 games.
You were 0-9 previously.
Ahmed, this is the analogy that I always make out of it. It's like you go to work and your boss sits you down. He's like, hey, Ahmed, listen, your performances recently haven't been that good. You arrive late every time to work. We need you to arrive on time. So you stop going late. All of a sudden, you're going on time. And then instead of saying, hey, look, I'm finally doing my job, you go to your boss, you're like, shush, I'm finally on work. Like, bro, you're not getting extra credit for that.
Yeah, you're not making out the hood, man.
The fuck you're shushing people for?
Yeah, man, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. For me, like, this shushing thing, what irritates me is always
Actually,
like,
know who
the
you're
shit
talking
players
about
that
as
do
well.
it.
Was it Colwell after the goal, right?
It was Cole that did that. The Neto did that as well, but he did the little one. The
That's
thing
so
about
crazy.
Neto, low-key, I can slightly accept.
Colwell
Cole,
was the worst
I
one because
can't.
he's
I
made
cannot
up
accept
his-
that. I can't accept it from him because he's been like really bad performances for like the last 2-3 months. So I was like head loss when he did that. But Nunes is worse because you've been brought for 80 million. The manager's been criticizing you. You have missed so many chances, that are criminal. And at the moment you score, you know what I mean? Doing that is genuinely. I would be like, listen, I'll have to meet at the car park afterwards, bro, because like my head would be in the mouth if that happens afterwards. But I'm being serious.
I'll be honest with you. Look, with first of all, with the refereeing decisions today, I don't think there was any refereeing decisions today that were wrong. I don't think Nunes should have been sent off. That was a yellow card. No, that was a yellow card.
No,
VAR checked it, and that was a correct decision. That was just a yellow card. Both.
So VAR is not corrupt. Okay, got it this time. All right.
Here we go. Why is it? Listen, why is it these Arsenal fans always crying about refs? Bro, give it up,
See,
man.
what did I just
Please.
get done? What did I just get done
Please.
saying? What did I just get done saying?
Because it's like every time, bro. Listen, because I
Haven't
showed that I regularly go on with the guy already, and he's talking about the rest of me on a weekly basis, almost twice a week about decisions.
Don't just
not do this, bro.
Don't just moan for the sake of it. You don't just moan for the sake of moaning. Today, Nunes shouldn't have been sent off. He shouldn't have. And if he should have been sent off, I'm not the type of person to not admit it. I have admitted before when a player should be sent off. I have admitted before if I think we got away with one, like with Konate a couple of times this season, stuff like this. I've admitted this before. But I don't think this was a red card. It was a strong tackle, but it was a yellow. I think yellow was the correct decision at the end of the day. And I think, it was like, I don't think there was any refereeing errors. I actually thought Nunes was man of the match today. I said this.
Yeah, no, he did start playing football after he didn't get sent off.
He won the second penalty and he scored the goal. I think he was shushing the Southampton fans, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that's bye to bye. It doesn't matter. Guy did his job, and hopefully, this form continues because he's had 2 good games in a row. So he's had a good game against PSG.
Can't wait for him to fall off in the next game against PSG.
I know. I'm not gonna sit up here and do like a Nunes fan thing, but at the end of the day, he did what is required of him. And for me, with Liverpool Football Club, look, first half, it's just you guys have all been in this position, like TJ, Ahmed, and Staffy, where you watch your football club in a title race against like a relegation shit side. And the team turns up to the stadium just thinking they're gonna win.
Yeah,
but you still remember, innit? Like they just think.
Bro, I'm starting to forget. I'm getting at that age where I'm starting to forget everything.
It's 12 years. You started to feel like Arsenal fans.
What I'm saying. Like they thought they were gonna win anyway without putting any effort into it whatsoever. And there was a shock to the system that first goal, and then second half we just pow. By the way, second half was pure club ball. Like that was not slot ball at all. It was just on it. We just created so much. And from the Elliott shot that Ramsdale saved, I just knew we were going to come back and we were going to win. I know TJ was on my watch along. He saw some of the Liverpool fans in meltdown. And I was like, yo, guys, we're going to win. Like, chill out. Like, I told you we're going to win. Like, I was the one keeping composure, which is usually the opposite. I'm the one
that was actually the more surprising. That was more surprising.
Yes, like I was the one that's keeping his there you are. I was the one keeping my composure and telling the people in the chat to also keep their composure. You get me? So yeah, we ended up winning, and I think it was a deserved win at the end of the day. We got the 3 points, and there is something that TJ doesn't realize because he doesn't watch National Geographic. The leopard in the tree is not an underdog gimmick.
Here we go.
The leopard in the tree is not an underdog gimmick. You guys never got it. The ones who watch National Geographic got it. The leopard is one of the most efficient hunters in the Kalahari. One of the most efficient hunters. And if we climb the tree, which I said, leopard on the tree, no one can bring us down from the tree. So it's not a gimmick. It's not underdogs. But I was not going to allow anyone to make me feel like, oh, Liverpool, you must. No, it's not about Liverpool, you must. It's just about the fact that Arsenal must. Today we saw Ollie Watkins score. But according to the buzzword Arsenal fans, he's not a ceiling raiser. That's the new word.
Have you seen my front line? He's absolutely a ceiling raiser. Those people that are saying that are absolute idiots.
That's what they say. It's not a ceiling raiser. He's not a floor raiser. All this crazy buzzwords.
Mikel Marino is though. Okay, got it.
Can I just autocorrect something? I just want to do a little bit of autocorrection. I don't think you watch enough National Geographic. So I just wanted to obviously just a little autocorrect, hyenas can technically get them out of the trees if they're eating their meal, for example, right? You know, if they get their kill, hyenas technically can do that.
No, but
Hyenas
hyenas
can climb
trees.
trees. What's the
But,
point of
listen,
you saying
I-
that?
listen,
Hyenas can't
also-
climb trees.
No, but like, you know, I just want to just, you know, example A, you know, exhibit A, exhibit B, monkeys. You know, if the monkeys are in the tree,
Yeah, but there
I
is
mean,
no
if there
monkey
is-
in the title race. But it
في
was
دين
lion.
lion.
but
monkey.
I'm just no,
خليني
but
لك
you know,
في دين monkey هيطلع tree.
يا حبيبي هو
Yeah,
when
but
can
a
see
leopard-
someone club is a
listen,
monkey?
I just wanna, you know, I just wanna bring.
What
you
are you gonna
know,
say
You said
next to
illegal
chimpanzees
knowledge
and
and give us
gorillas? Like,
bullshit National Geographic knowledge.
yeah, I
Adil.
can
Yeah,
tell, bro.
you know
I'm
what I
a
mean?
Sir David
Yeah.
Attenborough like merchant.
I just
You
wanna,
get me? I know
I-
what I'm talking about. I sat there and I watched hours upon hours of National Geographic. I'm almost 30 years old.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't
I swear.
don't lie. Don't lie. No,
Wallahi,
you
I
don't.
do. Ask
No, you
Sky.
Absolutely
I
not.
swear I do. Wallahi, I do.
Did you
I
ask-
swear I
say
do.
ask
I
Staffy? How
really
would
like
know?
the Animal Kingdom like things. I swear. I watched like the hour documentary about it. I actually enjoy watching that stuff.
How would
But you guys-
anybody on YouTube know that? How would
Yeah, I don't know why
anybody
he said
be able to
ask Staffy, like,
corroborate
I
that?
grew
I
up
mean,
with
you
him.
can,
Like
you can.
how would Staffy know? How would anybody know?
know?
You
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
that's
me
a
and
good point.
Sam grew up in Jordan, we used to watch monkey documentaries together. Yes, we used to do
You know
that.
what I mean?
Bro,
Different for documentaries, man. You know what I mean? This world.
Guys, the
We watch
fourth
an
member of
hour
the stream is
documentary,
here.
and then I'll take my private camel and go all the way back to Egypt.
Oh,
Hi, Wolfie. Hope you're good. Let me put
I
this
just can't believe what I'm hearing, man.
Big up Wolfie, man.
Big up, boys. Salam, bro.
So no one
Yeah,
watches
bro.
like animal documentaries. I'm an outlier in the whole universe.
No, I
Like,
watch
no
a
one-
lot of them. I love
Yeah,
No,
you
no, I
stop
no,
talking about
I
the
go
tree.
outside. I go outside and like do
you know,
things and-
personally, I just
Lions
like to.
can't
I go into
climb
the
the
field.
tree.
I go into the field, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm supposed
Okay, this is okay. This is how a leopard hunts. A leopard will go
Huge.
grab the gazelle and then take the gazelle up the tree. That's the whole point.
Well, no,
So
the
when
whole
the
point
gazelle
is
is up the tree, because lions and hyenas can't climb the tree, they can't steal the kill. That's why I used leopard on the tree.
Yeah,
People thought it
but
was
you know,
Albatross
but the
gimmick,
problem
no.
is again the problem with example though is there's birds in the tree, there's monkeys in the tree.
forget
the
what's
reason-
in the tree. I am
So-
the damn tree, man.
So-
I am
yeah,
the
so-
tree.
So
I
listen,
am the
there's,
tree.
listen, there's also giraffes come to
La
eat
ilaha
leaves from the tree.
illallah,
So
Rabbi
you know, listen, there's
Bro
multiple
says the
species.
giraffe eats from the
And
tree.
remember
as
what
well.
it says in the
You know what I
Quran,
mean? So,
Sam.
listen, I'm just
Let's go
here
back
just,
to
you know,
football because you know a lot more about football than
what's he talking about? Hussein,
No.
remember, this is Ramadan, man. Remember. قال الله لآدم لا تقرب هذه الشجرة, man. Stay away, bro. Stay away, man. Seriously, leave the trees out of it, man. Yeah, you go off camera. How are you, boys?
doing good, man, doing good. Hope
Good,
you're
man.
well.
Thank you for beating City today.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, thank you.
my
Thank you
pleasure.
for that.
I'm not really
Last
happy
year
about
early
that
here.
personally. I'm
Last year.
personally not
Well-
happy about that. I have to say, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are Arsenal fans thanking me for being City, man? You should be disappointed that City lost to us.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
all.
We'll get to
No,
that
this
in
is
a
this is
second,
for all.
Wolfie. You don't have to make everything about Forest. You bum. Let's talk about.
What they said
Exactly.
to me, thank you, man. I was just
I wouldn't say no,
checking-
thank you, man. I'm not happy with that result, you know, personally, but you know, yeah.
Okay,
No,
No,
we
not-
might-
Nottingham-
Nottingham Forest need to be in the Champions League. I've been
We'll
saying
get to
since
Forest
they
in a
started,
bit,
they
you
need to
guys.
be in the
Wait.
Champions League.
Wolfie,
Need to
your
be.
thought on Liverpool first.
My thoughts on Liverpool. Why did you win today, bro? This isn't about Liverpool anymore, right? This isn't about Liverpool. This is about Derby's record. Yeah, you didn't need the points today. Just let Southampton get one win so they overtake Derby's record. Khalas. That's it.
I know you hate Derby County, but that's not my fault, Habibi. Like,
Yeah, but you went 1-0 down to Southampton and you needed 2 penalties. 2
I can't
Liverpool
review, I still
penalties
think
to
they're
beat
gonna
them,
beat
man.
Derek.
Salah's
They're
that bad.
not gonna get less than
No, I
that.
mean,
I
Salah's
think they
that
will
bad.
beat them.
Salah's that bad.
It's khalas. I'm not gonna lie, man. At one point when you won 1-0 down, I pulled out the calculator again just to double check the numbers.
Look, Southampton have Wolves at home, Palace at home, Fulham at home, Leicester away. You see, they can get something.
Inshallah, I need to
Oh,
get one
sorry,
win,
that
one
I-
win, man,
will-
one
will
win.
be-
No, but you know, you did what you needed to do, Hussam. Khalas. Unless you're gonna tell me you're still scared, or are you climbing a shajara? Khalas. You at the
Guys,
top?
I sang we're gonna win the league after Newcastle. Khalas. Like, I'll be honest with you. This is okay. I had a 3-day meltdown period.
Villa.
It was Aston Villa.
Mm.
When we drew 2-2 to Aston Villa and we had 37 shots, it was pure PTSD from last season. where we missed 700 chances, and I completely had enough. And these frauds had West Ham at home on a Saturday. And my words on my West Ham watch along, 20,000 views, by the way. Don't know how, but it's because of the result. My first sentence, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Guys, obviously, Arsenal are going to beat West Ham. 99% faith, 1% chance. That's what I said. I swear to God. Wallahi al-Azim, I tuned into Arsenal West Ham fully expecting Arsenal to win, but it was the only game on a Saturday worth watching. It ends up being West Ham 1, Arsenal 0. When that result happened, I was like, guys, khalas, these guys, like, if they can't...
No. It ended again at the City Ground when they couldn't beat us. That was the rubber stamp. Khalas, rubber stamp. Second time in 3 years, rubber stamped. But
Newcastle,
you know what? You know what, Arsenal fans? I need some thanks. That's what I need from Arsenal fans.
Why? I don't get it.
Because what is Arsenal's one trophy that they try and hold? The Invincibles. The Invincibles. So
I
Arsenal
think we're
fans
going to lose again, though.
You are welcome. Well, as
You're not
things
gonna
stand,
lose.
welcome.
You're not gonna lose. I don't think
No,
you lose the rest of the season.
after we win the league, TJ, and
You think you're just gonna throw the kids out there? That's fair.
I mean, if we have a Champions League game on a Wednesday, and
That's
the league's
no, that's fair.
Why
That's
should
fair.
I?
No, man,
That's
they're not
fine.
making out of the Champions. They're making out of the Champions League on Tuesday, man. I will be there no matter what.
Like, stop.
But TJ, are you not thankful that
I don't
we
care
beat
for your
Robert-
Desiree Dewey stocks. I don't care for your
Listen,
Barcola stocks.
Listen, that's
I know
bad
Ahmed
for-
very well. He just
Yeah,
has
I know.
stocks in
No,
PSG.
he's running agendas.
He's heavily
Listen, I
invested.
need that to
It's
happen.
fine.
I just need that to happen
Ahmed,
for
listen,
personal.
PSG to him is Bitcoin. If it crashes, he goes bankrupt. If they do well, trust me, his stocks go up. I know Ahmed very well, bro. If Barcola was the shit, he should have finished that one-on-one chance.
Don't
Give it
worry.
up, Habibi.
Listen,
You were telling
that's only
Arsenal
part
fans
one.
to give
That
it up
was part
earlier?
one.
Allah,
Part
give it
two.
up.
Don't worry, part two, man.
Don't make me
Part two's
break
still
my
there.
fast on you right now. Just give it up.
Don't worry, part two's coming. Part two's coming. That's it, inshallah. Inshallah, part two's coming.
I do want to head to Forest City. Before I do that, let me just read a couple of these super chats. Big up to my guy Mori, who says, "Watch the side bench." To match and he'd say that sketch is better. No.
Wallah,
Who won
he
that
made
game?
such a good penalty save.
Yeah, that was a good save, man. That pen save was actually decent.
Yeah, wallahi, bro, he made such a good penalty save. I was actually watching the game. Real football. Everyone's watching Liverpool or whatever. I was watching that game. Elite
Who won?
football.
Who won?
Arteta gonna have them in a proper formation on the
YouTube
touchline
All-Stars.
with "You'll Never Walk Alone" playing again to get them prepared. So Kansas. this time it'll have to be in a guard of honor as well. I love it. I can't
How
like
did
guard
they
of honor has
sanction
to
that,
be
man?
like one of the most humiliating things if you're a football fan.
That
Like,
was terrible, man.
specifically given the context of where Arsenal were supposed to be this season, that alone is going to be humiliation, and I love it. Big up to Josh Byrne, who says TJ alone increasing the salt storage for the USA. What a patriot. USA. You are hella salty, TJ, I could tell.
What? No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
TJ's
perfectly
just
fine.
TJ.
I'm perfectly
This
fine.
is TJ. This is TJ, yes.
It's just
TJ is
TJ.
very
Yeah.
salty.
This is just me.
He's a
You
bit
can't be
bitchy
fine.
24/7.
You can't be fine. You can't accept this.
No striker. How about Nketiah on loan is what Fonzie's saying. There you are.
Still no striker. It would be, man.
Yeah.
Your
Fonzie trying to be a
defensive
comedian. Keep your day job.
Nketiah in the room. Oh, wow. Canadian beef there. Wolfie, did the Forest dagger the Arsenal title race is what Jack is saying.
Twice in 3 years. Twice.
2 in a row, eh? Fair enough.
You didn't. You know, it was done
What are
way
you
before that.
talking
Stop, Wolfie. I like you a lot. Stop. Don't start putting. Don't start pinning unearned medals on your chest. It was already over. Stop it.
Bro, what would you know about medals, bro? It wasn't, or it was officially over after we beat you 1-0. It was officially
Yo, that's nasty, man.
No, it
Yo,
wasn't-
that
it
was a
wasn't-
nasty
it
jab.
was
Nasty one-liner.
official-
We don't-
it was
you
officially
know-
That's
over
a nasty
way
one-liner.
before that. Way before
Well,
that.
it's
I'm not.
true.
I'm
We
not.
beat
I'm
you
not
1-0,
out.
game
I'm not out
over.
here happy. I'm not out here happy clapping and saying it. No, but no. Stop it. Stop it. We're not even going to bring up the fact that we beat you 3-0 at the beginning of the season. We're not going to bring
Yeah.
that up.
You can bring it up if you want. Is that your
Yeah.
trophy this year? What are you saying?
No.
So why are you
Where's your,
bringing it up?
where's your trophy? You haven't won one since the
Oh,
70s. What are we talking
we're
about?
still in the FA Cup, bro. What are you saying?
You're not winning the FA Cup. Stop
We
it.
have more chance of winning the FA Cup.
You
than
know what?
do of
I
the
was
Champions
supposed to, I
League.
was trying to be on your side, Wolfie. Now I feel like I have to make you into an op, and I don't want to do that. I was cheering for you. I want European heritage. I don't want this guy back in the Champions League.
I
want
agree
you
with
in the
that.
Champions League because
Oh,
you
terrorism.
are real European heritage.
This is
my
real
friend.
European heritage. Don't disrespect my European heritage,
stars.
mate.
2
Listen,
stars.
you don't have European heritage in it. So listen, you need to learn from me when it comes to European heritage. So
The guy in the
please, you know what I
champion,
mean?
the
Sit
guy in the
down.
conference league is trying to talk.
Listen,
to me
you
about
can't even win a
European
conference
heritage.
league. You probably wouldn't even be able
that's
to win the
fine, that's
conference
fine.
league.
No, you guys are propping the
So-
conference league so you can say, oh yeah, we won everything.
Hey,
we won
listen,
everything
we're
in
doing
Europe.
something
That's
that United
absolutely
couldn't do 2
ridiculous.
seasons ago. Beat
Imagine,
Copenhagen. They did
imagine
that.
propping
So
winning the conference.
that's
league.
all I'm saying.
Could
That's
never
all I'm
be me,
saying.
bro. Could never be me.
I don't prop. I
never be me.
personally, I don't prop no conference league. I just
You
accept the
are
trophy
propping
and it's in
a
the side
league
of
that
heaven.
Tottenham Hotspur purposely lost to get out of.
And the thing is, they still haven't won a trophy even after that. So what are we
that's
saying
true.
on that one?
That's true.
Well,
There we
Ahmed,
go.
will you be
Same.
shameless if you win the Conference League and say you have
Brother,
a
Yes, he
European
will.
I
trophy?
personally,
Yes,
I
he
don't
will.
know.
I
I will
guarantee
not.
it.
I will not be. Genuinely,
Yes,
I
he
will not
Wallahi.
be.
All right, let's
Wallahi,
get
I will not be. And like,
But
yeah,
are
listen,
you and
I
Marshall
was
gonna
asking.
gonna have a therapy session when you guys
Listen,
lose
Marshall can glaze all he likes. We got to my guy Marshall, my guy, right? He can glaze all he likes. Marshall knows me, bro. I wanted us to even leave the competition in the summer. I was like, for my dignity, you know, that whatever remains of Chelsea's dignity, we can't be in the Conference League, bro. I was asking for us to leave the competition, but that's just me. But we move.
Anyway,
Staffy,
make
where's
sure you
your
guys are
chest these days?
liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. We do have 620 people in here. We're closing in on 46.8k subscribers. The road to 47k continues, inshallah. The big road to 50k is almost here. Guys, let's hit the like button. Come on. We need your help. 200 likes. We're just 25 likes away. Keep liking the video. I see all the mods pushing as well. And Nottingham Forest. Talk to me, Wolfie. You beat City today. Unfortunately, no City representative is present because all 5 of them are busy after a loss, subhanallah. But anyway, talk to me.
I mean, I'm impressed. There's 5 City fans, man. It's like such an embarrassing fan base. You know what I'm saying? You know, we were established in 1865. They were established in 2008. I gotta say that was the easiest win of the season. Wallahi Allah, I am not trolling anyone. We were under no duress, man. They had an XG of like 0.86. It was embarrassing. Their best chance was a long-range shot by Nico Gonzalez that flicked the post that was covered by cells anyway. And then after about 60 minutes, Pep took Nico off, and that was it. Khalas. There's only going to be one winner. It was so easy. And what a goal by Hudson-Odoi. Thank you again, Ahmed. 3 million. What a bargain. What a bargain.
I don't hate on that. Big up to Hudson-Odoi. You won't see me hate on Hudson-Odoi.
Does he get back? Does he get in the Chelsea team?
No, because Madueke and him, Madueke's got more goals than him, so I would say no.
By the way, he plays on the right, yeah.
Madueke prop is still hilarious.
Neto, I still
in
think Neto's better than him,
2025.
in my personal
Madueke.
opinion. Neto's better than him.
You're on mute, Staffy.
Staffy, you're on mute.
Neto, man. I'm sorry, I can't accept that one. Personally.
This is why your own chat turns on you. This is why they always say you do this Madueke shit. Because you're sitting here saying, oh, Madueke has more goals, but you'll conveniently
More
leave out
goals than
that
assists.
3 of them were in one game. Please.
Listen,
Let him
he's got 5 goals in 24 games. I've got 7 goals.
Yeah, but Hudson-Odoi plays on the left. Why? Are you
Yeah, I know.
bringing him
No. I'm sorry. That's why I was just obviously the guy.
No, she wanted to find a way to bench him Madueke.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
Let's
yeah.
just slip
I'm
him
just
in
being,
there.
but on an honest note, obviously, I like.
I can't call you like Ahmed with elite ball knowledge and then you're doing Madueke.
No, I'm just trying to. That means me having a bit of fun, honestly. But this is me having a bit of fun. But
Now
I'll
it's
be.
a bit of fun. Okay.
Come on, like, listen. I said Madueke because he plays on the right wing and Kerr plays on the left wing. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's be realistic.
So who's your starter on the left these days? Still,
Probably be Sancho.
Jadon Sancho.
Currently, in terms of Sancho, yeah, of course, you have to take him for Sancho right now.
Yeah,
He's playing
Jadon
better than him.
Sancho.
Of
How
course,
many,
he has to
how many
the
GAs has he had in the
anyways.
last 10? What's his GA saying in the last 10?
Who knows, man? Allah knows. You know,
Oh yeah, you have it to 0. Nil point.
Goose.
I know it's nil. That's why I just said Allah knows.
Your instant response when I say to you, does Hudson-Odoi get in the Chelsea team? Isn't yes. Can we have him back?
To be fair, you know, the problem is, right, if we had our actual right winger playing, right, I think he wouldn't get in. But obviously,
Okay, for the ninth time, bro, he plays on the left.
No, I said if we had the actual right winger, then the one that's playing strike right now would be playing on our left, and that would be Neto. And that's why I would say no.
If
that make
but
sense?
maybe he gets in,
No.
man. That's the
No,
only
but
answer
if it's-
here.
No, I'm just saying from a starter material, if our starters are playing, all of them, the left wing is Neto, and I don't think he starts over Neto.
Bro, didn't you? Ola Aina was in Chelsea.
But he was academy. He was
Why
academy.
are
that's
we
the
doing
difference.
this Forest Chelsea comparison?
I
I don't know why he's doing this.
Hilarious that they
I don't
spent
get it.
a
But
billion
Ola
and a
Aina-
half.
No,
and
but
their
Ola
best
Aina,
players-
he left our
they're-
club. Ola Aina left the club before the new ownership, bro. He
Wolfie,
left the
I'm
club.
giving you time for your club to shine.
All right,
on the
fine.
screen. You wanna compare
All I can say is
for once
we-
in your life where you're on a show with like big fans of big clubs, you know, the 4 biggest clubs in England, and you want to come up here and you want to talk about Ola Aina and his Chelsea time, you're a fraud.
I'm talking
And I
about
bought
Ola
Ten
Aina,
Hag.
what a
That's what I'm
performance
You
he put
just beat
together.
the reigning champions 1-0 in your own backyard.
Khalini, just to marinate the story a little, man. You want me to jump to the punchline straight away, man? It's like
Bro, you were marinating Baba Ganoog on steak. It don't make sense, bro. The marination just didn't make sense, but go ahead.
The marination didn't make sense. Like, oh, man, wake
Staffy, انت خليك تحشم شوية, man. You're sitting there in 14th, yeah.
I did-
14th.
I
Just
did
do your
not.
job
Did
tomorrow,
I
beat
say Man United
Arsenal.
once this stream? There's nothing that I said about
Oh,
Man
We're
yeah,
gonna
United.
talk
just
about United
wait.
and Arsenal next, but I'm just
Yeah,
giving you some
just
time
do your
for
job
club to
tomorrow, right?
shine.
That's all we need from you.
My
But
job
yeah,
tomorrow is gonna be sitting here on my chair in my underwear and just do a watch along. That's what I'm doing. My job is
Oh,
not to
wait.
be on the pitch. These players will. So please, I'm
You're
not
probably doing a
representing
better
these
job
dusty
in your
players.
underwear on
Just
that
representing
pitch
the players themselves.
than Hoyland would. But anyway, this is what the world has come to, right? Who would have sat here? What's the date today? 8th of March. A year ago, and said that Forest and Man City would be rivaling for the exact same things this season. Yeah.
No one.
Both in the league and in terms of trophies, FA Cup and Premier League, Forest would rival Man City. And not only that, Forest would be 4 points clear ahead of the 4P and all this bullshit, all this 115 and all this rubbish, man. Forest are 4 points clear of them. I had Chelsea fans coming out today saying you're going to be 5th once we've got our free win against Leicester and what have you. Mind the gap. The gap's got bigger. Don't you dare mess up against Leicester, man. But this performance today was just masterclass, man. Masterclass. Every player on that pitch was phenomenal. Sells with the 12th clean sheet of the season. I don't hear you boys talking about him as best keeper in the Premier League. I see Hussein after Alisson makes his saves against PSG. Oh, Alisson, Habibi, Alisson, and all this. Sells has 12 clean sheets. How many has Alisson got in the league?
To be fair,
Not
Alisson
a
was out for like 2 months.
Shout out to
Yeah, but he was
Strasbourg.
out for a month.
Shout out to Strasbourg, man. I knew about Sales when he was at Strasbourg.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, Ahmed,
Yeah.
do you know where that goalkeeper's from?
Yeah, see, I already know about him. See, listen, you know,
Mm.
I'm a league on viewer, so you know what I mean. My scouting department, I've got a scouting department there, so
You know
he's
what's
a
funny,
talented guy.
Ahmed? He was the 19th ranked keeper in that French league.
I know that was crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, though, I think the reason why it was 90th, yeah, I'll be honest, Strasbourg had like a terrible season. The season before he actually left to go to your club, like they were like bad. I think they finished like 16th, if I'm not mistaken. So that was why, like, the defense in front of him wasn't great either. So that's why, like, but he had talent for sure, bro. I'll be honest.
What's the name of the Jordanian player in the Liga? Mr. Liga Savant?
I don't watch dead players. Sorry. You know.
There you are.
There we go.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't watch dead players, but he's out here
Talking
propping
about
Madueke.
Strasbourg,
Okay.
They're in the same caliber.
Again, you know, I just have to repeat.
Big up Musa Tamer. He plays for Rennes right now. Big up Stade Rennes. Big up.
I used
Hey,
to
what
watch.
was
Anyways.
it? He plays with the Egyptian striker in Rennes then. What's his name?
No.
No,
Magdi
Salah
Mohamed
left.
plays-
Salah left. Salah left.
Magdi Mohamed plays for Nantes.
Oh, Nantes, you're right. Yeah.
Yes,
Nantes,
that-
please,
the fuck are we
Nantes,
talking
it's called
about the
Nantes,
French
actually.
league,
Can you get it right,
man?
please?
Nantes. Okay. Continue.
What?
I'll be honest. I've had enough of you, Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was on the bottom on a stream that.
Wow,
crazy.
you know what? Yeah,
Ahmed
the
is
guy that's
automatic on the
14th
ball.
place. A guy that's 14th place cannot be a top of me, man.
Wait.
See,
So
we're
can't we
going
do this
back
in
to
order of
Liverpool,
league
right?
position?
We're not-
Shouldn't we do this in order of league position? Wouldn't that make more sense?
No, because
We're
I don't
doing
want
about
Ahmed.
order of aura, and I'm not gonna lie, Ahmed, you lost all your aura on the stream today.
Wait,
Yeah.
Staffy.
I have
If
unlimited
we were
aura.
doing, if we were doing,
I have
if we were
unlimited
doing what
aura.
you say, if we were doing what you say, Wolfie, Staffy wouldn't even be on screen right now. So we gotta.
I wouldn't be invited. I'd be like, why am I here? Like, invite me when there's a relegation battle stream. So, guys, like, who's making it out the dead zone? That's
Yeah,
what I'll be.
Staffy, who's the bigger club, Man U or Liverpool?
I don't get involved in these conversations. Because you know why? I'll tell you what. I will sit here and I'll
If
give
I
you a
met
million
Staffy
reasons.
Like 5 years ago, he would have said Man United directly.
No,
Now
but
it's
okay,
like-
I would still say that. But you know why I wouldn't? We're gonna waste each other's time. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna say we're the bigger club, and I'm gonna give my reasons. Hussam is gonna sit here and he's gonna give me 10 reasons why they're the bigger club. All of them subjective. Half the chat is gonna say Hussam is right. The other half is gonna say, shut the fuck up, Staffy, go watch basketball. And we're gonna waste each other's times. Let's just move on and talk about relevant football from today. Because
I agree.
He
Let's-
thinks
speaking
Liverpool.
of
He thinks
relegation battle,
Liverpool.
let's talk
You know
about
what, man?
Arsenal.
I agree if the Staffy should go watch
Yeah, let's-
basketball.
Let's talk about Arsenal. Man
I
United
can't watch
because-
basketball either. Jalen Brunson's out for the season.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling people this. I'm quitting sports content and I'm signing up for art classes. If you ever see a video of me painting on a canvas, just know that's my new career. I can't do this no more. Sports
Who's
is
the
just not
better
for me.
artist, you or Hussam? Then?
I can't.
Well, I haven't tried any art yet, so anyone is pretty much better.
Anyway, can I just say
trying to create an instigation between me and Hussam?
خلاص.
before we talk about the small clubs, if we talk about the relegation,
let's
okay, before we talk about the relegation fight,
relegation
can I just say,
حبيبي 1 second, let me segue.
sorry, I'm just excited. I'm excited.
يا أخي,
We can tell.
حبيبي.
Yeah.
It's his first time here, you know what I mean? That's why.
I gave him
Like he's
12
been here
minutes
before.
to shine on his own club. He doesn't want. He would rather banter everyone else. So let's talk about everyone else. Regardless, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. TJ Warren TV, Staffy TV, Forest Fan TV, and the Bridge Nation are all in the description. Please go give them a subscribe. Subscribe over here as well. We have hit 200 likes. Let's keep pushing 250, 300 likes. We do have 650 people locked in. So please do like the video, do subscribe, and all that good stuff. And Arsenal against Manchester United, the social media derby. Staffy as the home team. We'll let you start first because I know you have a crazy opinion on the game.
Who has a crazy opinion?
You.
I have a crazy opinion on what?
Didn't you say you think you're gonna get something tomorrow?
Ooh.
When did I say that?
Why are you lying?
This is interesting.
Wait, when did I say that?
You actually don't
interested.
think that
I'm
you're gonna get
interested.
something?
No.
So you're just putting words in his mouth?
I hope we
No,
do.
he said it in my comment section.
We have it in writing.
Oh no! I said no. That's Ahmed. No, hold on. No. That's not.
Oh,
I said on his last.
You're getting
Ahmed,
giddy
I
for
said,
Arsenal.
yeah, Habibi, listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said, and please tell me if that insinuates that I think we'll get something. I said if United somehow get a result on Sunday, invite me on Al Ahwa. Please tell me how that
No,
means I
that's not
think
what you
something's
said.
gonna happen.
That's not what you said.
That means you think it's a possibility.
That's not what you said
You
on
got
the
a
Wednesday
30% chance there, man.
Oh,
That's what you're saying.
but that was me bantering with Saad. I'm like,
Oh,
I
you
probably
were
said something.
bantering.
Oh.
Very
Wallah, I
Just
don't even
banter.
remember.
Just banter, lads.
because of Ramadan, and you're gonna lie, man. What did you say? We need to know.
Yeah, Habibi, don't take a comment in a live chat as anything serious when I'm bantering someone versus when I'm actually
Yeah,
showing
but a
face.
minute ago you said you didn't, and now you're saying don't take it serious. Which one is it?
No. Okay,
Yeah, man.
So when I'm live on a stream and I'm giving my predictions, what's more serious, that or me just being in a comment section bantering, ha, whatever I said? I don't even remember if I said something, but I just
But
remember I was
sometimes,
saying
you know,
it's
but
not from I
sometimes-
didn't to I don't remember. This is a mushkila, man.
You know what? Do you know what it is though,
telling
Staffy?
you,
I have to
don't think
say,
we're gonna get something.
you know what it is, Staffy? That sometimes, you know, when I'm on stream, I like to do like a little bit of a banter prediction.
I just
So,
do
you know,
shameless shit
so-
sometimes to piss people off in the
maybe,
chat. And then I
maybe you
leave.
were doing a bit of that. Maybe, you know, you were, you know, having a bit of fun, and then.
Wallahi, I don't even remember what I said.
You know,
I just
Hassan's
remember I
looking
was
it up as
bantering
we
with Saad.
speak.
Anyways, I said actually, I did say what I said to Saad. I said that that Arsenal. I think Arsenal will qualify in the next round in the Champions League. I don't even think I talked about United. Like, if you
Yeah,
want me
you
to talk
can't-
about a crazy statement, that was a crazy statement. But that's for
In the
another
comment
day.
section last time, I remember you were tagging Saad and you're like, we're gonna get something this Sunday, and like I'm paraphrasing.
No.
obviously.
Wallahi, last al ahwa, when you guys when Hamza was making fun of Arsenal, I said, don't worry, Saad. Like, you'll qualify to the next round, something like that. I said, if they face Real Madrid, you might get something.
That's not what I'm talking about. You
Wallahi, I
must
said
not
that. Ask Saad right now. Call Saad right
forget.
now.
خلاص, maybe I forgot. But anyway, tell me your thoughts on the game, regardless.
Anyways,
By the
yeah,
way,
we
where's
did all that
Hamza?
for no reason.
I need to talk to Hamza.
Hamza's
tomorrow
still
on the last
figuring
one.
out how the sun rays work.
Yeah,
He's
he's creating his own sundial, so he
Sorry,
can
can
make
I
an
just
argument.
play the clip for Wolfie?
Is it-
please?
he's about to get a degree.
Yeah.
In, what's it called when
Can
you
I
work in
please,
with
please,
with
please,
planet
yeah,
space,
yeah.
what, astronomy?
Yeah,
Meteorology
you
or
heard-
something like that. Something like that.
Have you heard this, Wolfie?
He's about to get a degree in astronomy.
yeah, it's astronomy.
So go and check it. Go to sun./direction.com/piggy/64223.Nottingham. If you zoom in, it will tell you exactly where the sun's coming from.
What?
Obscured is you. I swear.
He essentially claims that the
Wait,
goal that Callum
You know,
Hudson-Odoi
the people that do the ru'ya for Ramadan and they look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Hamza
Hilal.
does it for England.
What did he say?
Does
All
the
I heard
ru'ya
was
for Ramadan in English.
Hamza's gone to
6623.
BBC Weather, man. Hamza's gone to BBC Weather, bro. Like he's trying to
Imagine
find out
Hamza
about
doing the weather.
sun
I'll
angles, bro.
I'll pay money to watch that.
Well, all I heard was 6623 Nottingham Sun. What was the in between?
He went on a
section there?
website. It's a website, bro, for like the
He
sun. Like,
claims that the Hudson-Odoi goal happened because the light was in Ederson's eyes.
Yeah.
Wallahi.
That is,
Wallahi,
it
he
is a thing.
claims it. Anyway, Staffy, talk to me about the
That's
game.
wild.
Now listen, it's very hard to watch United games. I'm not gonna lie, and this one won't be any easier. And I don't know even where to go with the build up because there's nothing I could say that is gonna convince anyone that in a regular circumstance, if we go toe to toe with Arsenal, are we gonna be the team that comes up top? It's just not gonna happen. You know, we have injuries galore. I don't know who even is gonna start for us. Maguire and Ugarte, who are still not good enough anyways, they probably won't be in the game tomorrow. I don't know if they will or not. They missed the Europa League game because of a knock. But with the squad that we have right now fully fit, from the players that are obviously left, not the injured ones, it's still not a good enough team to go against us. I'm hearing people saying start Chido Obi. And I'm like, you really want to start a 17-year-old against arguably the best center-back partnership in the league? Why would you do
Second
that
best.
to him?
lambs to the
Especially with-
slaughter, man. Lambs to the slaughter, man.
No, it's insane, bro. And I'm like, wow, do you hate the kid that much? Like, oh, well, someone was like, yeah, but he's 6'4". I mean, Gabriel
what
Magalhaes
did you
will eat him alive, bro. I like the kid, but like, I don't want to do that to the kid. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get minutes, but I don't want him. I don't want to see him start. It's insane. Like, you don't do that to him. But yeah, man, it's. I'm not gonna lie. There's no scenario that I can look at right now and just say that United can get a result. The bigger focus should be on Thursday, anyways, because we should have won last game. And kind of, I wouldn't say that if we would have been beat Sociedad the first game, we would have been a little bit more relaxed for this game. It's just the idea that now we have to take this game seriously because it's still a rivalry at the end of the day. You don't want to roll over at home. And Terry was saying that where he's basically like, oh, I don't care if we lose 5-0 in order to win on Thursday. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm not going to put out the kids, hypothetically as speaking, just so I can win the Europa League. Like, we've never been that club. Even at our worst, you still have to put up a fight. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to, I don't care. I'm not going to win anything in the league. I'm not going to get relegated. So might as well put the kids out, you know. But our squad is not fit enough. The manager's just getting criticism for everyone. A lot of people are already Amorim out. I'm one of the few lone soldiers that isn't. And yeah, bro.
Why are you
The
not?
last
Why are you
ruining.
not?
The last ruining.
2 questions. You said even when you were at your worst, you didn't do that. Sorry, could you tell me when that was that you were at your worst?
Like, you don't go into a game and just say like, oh,
You're not at
yeah,
your worst now. That's what's confusing me.
What do you mean?
You said even when we were at our worst, we wouldn't put the kids out and focus on that league. I just want to know
when we are at our worst, we don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, when was
Name me a
that?
game where you just put up the kids and they're like, we don't care for the game.
No, but the way you phrased it, even when it made me feel like you don't think you're currently at
The
your
last
worst.
time I recall,
You're
Man
trying to
United
catch
playing
me
with
off
that
with
a lot
little
of
words.
kids
I stream
is
with a
Van
lot of
Gaal,
people
I
like
think.
you. I know what you're trying to do over here. I don't mean that, oh, we were worse than right now. I'm just saying, at our worst, whether it's now, whether it's last game, whether it's last year, you can pick and choose whatever game you want. We've never been that club that's just going to be like, oh, yeah, we have nothing to fight for this game. Let's just put the kids out.
Okay, and second question, why are you not Amorim now?
Because I'm not a moron.
Wait, you were Ten Hag out, yeah?
Yeah, completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant.
Okay.
situation.
That was why do you have to say it like
I'm
that?
just not a moron, bro. It's like,
Bro, I don't get it. What have you seen in him
Mm.
that you think is better than what you saw in Ten Hag? So you were Ten Hag out because you thought obviously he was shit, and rightly so. Yeah. What have you seen in Amorim that has made you think even though I was Ten Hag out, I've seen X, Y, and Z from Amorim that makes me see that he's improved or moved things on to be better.
But I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking you, what have you seen in him?
No, but I didn't say I've seen anything better than Amorim than Ten Hag, and that's why I want him to stay versus Ten Hag out. Anyone with a brain should know that this squad was built by Ten Hag. United fans, I love United fans. This is what they do. They sit here and they name about 3 players that they rate in the team. And then they go against the manager and they say, why are you not getting results? These are the same players that you don't like. These are the same players that you say are shit. These are the same players that you don't rate. And you would say, I've seen every United content creator make a tier list when Amorim came in. And it was like, oh, I would only keep, and they would put like Ahmed, Maino, and like Euro. And everyone else, they would like, oh, I would sell. But then they'd watch the game and be like, why is he not getting more out of these players? These are the same players that you said you would sell. So how could you tell me you're expecting any manager? Forget Amorim. Amorim's just the idea, not the person. Why would you expect any manager to come into a poorly built squad and get a result or get results out of players that you don't rate?
Because
it just doesn't
you
make
would
sense.
expect him not to have regressed. Doesn't matter. Is your squad for a 14th in the league squad?
I mean, to be fair, last year we had an expected finish of 15th, and we scammed 8th somehow, and it was because we had McTominay on our team. He was just robbing us 3 points here and there. Now that we're actually getting exposed for how poor the squad is, it's like, bro, it's like, here's the thing though, like, watch United games. Last game as an example, I tweeted out the screenshot of Dallo when he didn't cross the ball. There's United fans. You know what United fans said? They said it's the system's fault that the right back is even in that attacking position. This is what, when Pogba said the United fans know little about football, he was not lying. He was absolutely spot on.
Because they're all Glory supporters. We know he's right.
So they sit here and they say, oh, but it's the system's fault that Dallo's in that position. Wouldn't you just think if that instead of a right back being there and it was a right winger, he would have made the right decision in the final third and most likely not necessarily led to a goal, because I can't promise you the striker was going to finish it. You would at least get an attempt on target. These little things like this every game where I just pointed out and they say, oh, but maybe we need to switch the system. What is the system going to do when Onana's throwing the ball in the back of his net?
Bro, the system's fucking shit, man.
No, it's not. You just say that.
It is. You don't have the players for that system. I just don't understand.
Okay, hold on. We're not going to make statements here without unpacking it. How's the system?
Unpacking.
No, you made the statement, not me. How's the system shit?
I do not think the players you have can play that.
No. You said the system is shit. How is the system shit?
Because the players you have do not work in that system.
So that means the players are shit, not the system is shit.
No, the system has to change. The fact that you stick with that system makes it shit. Because because any person, any manager who walks into a team knows that they still have to get wins. They can't come into any club in the Premier League and say, you know what, this is my system. These players don't work in this system, but I'm going to enforce my system on players where it won't work.
Wait, why not? Name me a manager that comes in and doesn't do that.
Moyes. Moyes went into Everton.
Moyes changed the system.
Yes.
Moyes changed the system. What did he change the system to?
He changed the system. Everton were playing between a back 3 and a back 4. Now Moyes, even right now, he's getting results away from home. The 1-1 with Wolves.
So Moyes went from a back 4 to a back 4.
No, I'm saying within the team. Within the team, they were playing a back 3 under Dyche.
No, he just said they were playing between a 3 and a 4.
Yes, but in essence, he was playing a 3 under Dyche. Yes or no?
Say that again?
In essence, Dyche was playing a back 3 at Everton. 2 wingers, 2 fullbacks, etc. Yeah.
I can't promise you I watched every Everton game to say that.
Okay, I'm not asking you to watch every Everton game. Yeah,
I know, Sean.
I am saying Moyes came in, looked at the squad he had, and said, "This, I'm going to change the system to fit into this one." And he got points with a team that's worse than your squad, bro. They were bottom of the league. Wait, hold on.
So this team was playing a back 4 before Amorim came in.
Okay.
You wanted to change it back to back 4 where they.
Well, you think there's only one system in a back 4?
Say that again?
You think there's only one formation in a back 4?
I mean, no, we're just mentioning the back 4 thing, so I'm just using that as an example. So a team that failed in a back 4 is supposed to change the system to a back 4.
Okay, but the team that's failing even worse in a back 3, you want to stick with this back 3?
No, but you're blaming only on the system, which is it is factually incorrect.
No, I'm not solely blaming on the system.
No, well, you're highlighting it. So you're highlighting it as the biggest. Okay, so you're highlighting it as the biggest issue right now that a manager came in.
Issue number 1. the system.
But so do you think it's the biggest issue or no?
I think the manager's the biggest issue.
Okay, unpack that.
Okay, I'll unpack that. Because he's so stubborn that he can't come in and assess the squad and realize within 5 minutes that they can't play the system he wants to. If he had half a brain cell,
No,
he wouldn't have
That's why
sat there.
we're gonna get
No, let me
exposed.
finish. He wouldn't have sat
He
there.
did say that. Don't lie though. Don't lie. He did say that.
What?
He said we will get exposed a lot.
And what else did he say? He said, "I will not change from my system." What idiot
He won
says
with that
that?
system. Why would he?
What
Why would he
idiot
change
says
your
that?
winning system?
If he had half a brain cell, he would assess his squad and said, "They can't play in the system I want to. I've come here earlier than I should have done, which should have been in the summer. For the next 6 months or wherever it is, I will do what I have to do to get results and implement my system
Isn't that
because
the
I
same
don't
thing
even
Ten
want
Hag
these
did?
players."
And he got criticized for it. Ten Hag, wait, hold on. Ten Hag came out and said, "I can't blame my system with these players," and he went there for over 2 years doing the same thing until he got sacked.
And he
Why
won
would
you
this
2
manager-
trophies.
You're so disingenuous. It's actually funny.
How's that
It's like-
disingenuous?
that's what I'm
Did
saying.
you
I
not?
streamed with people like you before. I know what you guys do.
Did
I
you not?
want to
You-
chime in here. I want to
No,
chime
hold on,
in
hold
here.
on, no. Wait, Hassan,
Tell.
please.
Go
He
on.
won 2 trophies. Was he good? Was Ten Hag
In
good?
in those trophy runs, yeah.
Was Ten Hag a good manager for Manchester United?
He's shown he was better than Amorim's been.
Was Ten Hag a good manager for Manchester United? Stop dancing around the answer. Just
I'm not
answer,
dancing
bro.
around, man. I'm not in
Stop
comparison
dancing
to
around.
what?
Just say
In
yes or no.
comparison
Was
to
he?
what?
It's not that hard to say yes or no. Was
No,
he a
it
good
is
manager for
because you
Manchester
need to
United?
tell me in comparison to what? Are you comparing him to a Pep or a Klopp? Then no, he's not. Are you comparing him to an
You don't need a
Amorim?
comparison
Yes, he
to
is.
say if someone
Of
was
course you do.
successful. Was he a successful manager? Was he a good manager? I'm making the question much easier for you.
Okay. Yes, he won you trophies.
So you think he had a successful time? There's no point of me continuing an argument with you because you think that Ten Hag's time at United was a success. Talking to you
Yes,
is
it's
like
more
talking to a wall.
successful than Amorim's
I
time
don't
at
need to talk to
United.
you.
No,
It's okay. We don't
I
need to
don't
do
think
anything
I
from
don't
here.
think it was a success. Look,
You're
winning
just
a
a
Carabao
disingenuous
Cup and an
person.
FA Cup is not success.
That's what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not.
You're just trying to rage me. You're saying things that you don't actually mean. You are lying if you think that Ten Hag was successful at United. Because you just said in the
trophies are
beginning,
not a
by the
success.
way, you said
Trophies
he's
are
been
failure.
shit. When you said Amorim is shit, but you also admitted that Ten Hag was rightfully sacked because he was shit. But now
Yes.
you're going back
Yes.
for the sake of the
But
content that
being
you're trying to
shit
do right
and
now.
winning trophies is 2 different things.
So
Trophies
why
are
did you say
success.
that? I asked you if he was good or
Trophies
not.
are success. Would you not agree? Trophies are successful.
Okay, so then would you say he was a good league manager?
No.
Okay, so if you want to say he was good in the domestic cups but wasn't good in the league, okay, fair enough. He won.
Yeah,
2
it would be
domestic
like you could say the same with Shinisma at Villa. He's a good cup manager.
Unai Emery, you mean?
Yeah, he's an excellent cup manager. He brings success
Okay,
to the cup.
let me. I want to chime into this because this is very interesting. My life has come full circle moment on this Ten Hag debate. I'll tell you exactly why. First of all, big up to Mr. Link. I've already addressed you in the chat. Nunes masterclass title.
Wow.
In
Blazing
my first-
Uruguayan one is crazy, man. But, hey,
Let me. I want to respond to this. Not even Staffy. Staffy manager FC. He can't hear himself talk. What's Amorim system going to do if it's allegedly half of the squad will be sold? What's he teaching to and for? Let me say this.
Exactly.
Okay, no problem. I want to address this. I had a debate with Flawless on the Back Again podcast for an hour, saying what Staff is saying now to him 2 years ago when Ten Hag finished 3rd. Hear me out before you start shouting. Listen to what I said at the time. I said Ten Hag changing his philosophy from Ajax just purely to get results for Manchester United will end up hurting them in the long term.
I agree.
Flawless disagreed with me that season. I'm not talking about second year Ten Hag. I'm talking about the year where he finished 3rd and won a Carabao Cup. I had a whole hour debate with Flawless on the Back Again podcast and on Battle of the North about the same exact topic. And I said, Ten Hag dropping his morals and his principles and all the football he stood for at Ajax 3 games in because he had bad results will end up hurting Man United in the long term. And lo and behold, a year later, they finished 8th. The reason why Amorim needs to stick to his system is the exact reason why Pep Guardiola stuck to his system and the exact reason why Jurgen Klopp stuck to his system. And I'll tell you exactly what I mean now. Here's the genuine, honest answer with the Amorim thing. First of all, let's establish who Amorim is. Amorim is a manager that was looked at as a Pep replacement and a Klopp replacement. So, two of the successful clubs in
And the
England over the
Moyes
last
replacement.
just listen. Two of the last five successful clubs in England over the last 5-6 years wanted Amorim. So he's not a bum. I was upset when they got Amorim. Now, the reason why it's better now to get short-term pain but long-term gain is the following. Is so that they don't have a Ten Hag or a Van Gaal or a Mourinho situation again. The reason why Jurgen Klopp, in his first season, he came in November time, we finished 8th. And we were playing gegenpressing football with the likes of Christian Benteke, mate. With the likes of Lallana and on the wings. James Milner was our winger. But we were still playing that system. Why? Because long term, we bear the fruits of that system. And the reason why that matters, Wolfie, is the following. Something called sustainable success. Every football club in England, over a year or two, can win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup. Chelsea could win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup. Chelsea were 2 penalty shootouts away from being Carabao Cup champions and FA Cup champions. Yeah. Arsenal could have won. Arsenal, when they were finished 5th and 8th under Arteta, they could have won an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup. I am not diminishing those trophies. Before, I know you like to yoga instruct and stretch the statement. I am not diminishing those trophies, but as a manager of Manchester United, you can't go from 3rd to 8th. You can't. That is a regression that's unacceptable, even in terms of future planning, because you're no longer even in the Champions League. Now, if Amorim, let's say Amorim is absolutely crap, right? And from now to the end of the season, they finish 10th, 11th, whatever it is, but he implements the system and the style. The fruits of the system and the style will only be seen in the long term.
You see the gains in a year or so.
Yeah, not now. Right now, in the short term, I'll tell you something. I'll be completely honest. Amorim, for the next 10 Premier League games, can easily put Garnacho, Højlund, Xerxes at halfway line, park the bus, and he will get results. But what does that do for Man United in the long term? What? Instead of you finishing 10th, you finish 7th, 8th. طيب, and how does that help you long term? That's why the debate that I had with Flawless for an hour, I was proven right on a year later when they ended up finishing 8th. You get me? And he owned up to it a year later. He was like, you know what? You were right. You should have implemented the system earlier. Implementing the system is the first thing you should do. And the perfect example is Pep Guardiola. First season, he came into Manchester City with Kolarov and those guys and the players who can't even play Pep style. He still implemented Pep's system. They ended up finishing 3rd or 4th, 1-0. Trophyless season, Pep Guardiola. Trophyless season, Pep Guardiola. But the year after, Centurions. Why? Because he implemented the system.
Sam, if I can just I want to add to your point, because I think the problem at United has always been, the players, right? The quality of players they've got is not good enough. We've known that for a while. I think, you sometimes need a shock to the system, however it may be, as you're seeing right now with Amorim, to show you these guys that you've got are just not good enough. United are too big to ever get relegated. Right, let's just be realistic about that. But at least for you can actually see, what is the problems? Who are these guys that are trash? Yeah, and then you allow yourself to allow the reset to happen. Now, yes, is it unacceptable to finish 15th in the league, 16th in the league? Yes, but you sometimes, bro, you need that season. I always go back to our season when we finished 12th, because when we finished 12th, I think it was a coach shock in the sense that we saw a lot of players that we had, were not good enough. That's what it was at the end of the day too. So. That's
Ahmed, okay, let me say this to you.
Do you hear my big rebuttal? I destroyed your point completely.
No, you haven't. Because the thing you are talking about, the key word you are talking about in everything you said is time. Time is not granted to managers in the Premier League. The average lifespan of a manager is 17 months for a start. Secondly,
Wolfie, it is when the season is pretty much over already. Man United could lose every game for the rest of the season and still stay up.
But the point you're missing, CJ, the point you're missing is that when Amorim came in, I think they were 4 to 6 points off a Champions League spot. They are now over 18, 19.
What game week was that?
Hold on. Whenever he came in. Whenever he came in, November time.
Okay, so I think it was game week 7 or 8.
No, it wasn't. All right. Let me tell you, we played you in December. If you'd beaten us, you would have gone 3 points behind us. That was December.
Yeah, I know that. And then you
Okay,
went on a
you're
crazy
now
run after
19
that.
points, 21 points behind us. That's
For fuck's sake, you're
regression.
sitting third. Why are you only
That's
applying
regression.
the points towards us?
Because
You're
I'm telling you
sitting
about
in front of
Champions League.
17
But
different
just
teams.
let me land my point. The difference with Pep is that he didn't crash Man City out of Champions League or a
He
European
came into
spot.
a league-winning team. What are you
Hold on.
doing?
Let me
But that's 'cause
finish.
They had a lot better team.
No,
They had a lot better team. But Manchester United finishing outside of the European spots will hit them so hard financially. And this notion that the players are not good enough, unless you are going to sit here and tell me you are going to sell all 15 or 11 or however many you want to over the summer and bring in a whole new team, and that's how you're going to tell me the change is going to happen, then fine. I will
When did I
concede
say
the point.
that? When did I say who logical?
I didn't say you
who's
said that.
logical
I
enough to
said
say
if you can tell me that. Because otherwise, you will still be using the core of these players that you are saying are not good enough in a system that they can't play next year.
As I said, there's honestly, I don't know what
Which,
to say. to you.
so
I
which
really don't know
players
what
at
to say to
United do you even?
You're
rate,
telling
Wolfie?
me that basically because we're not going to get 15 new players, you shouldn't try to implement a new system. All right, get rid of this manager. What's the next manager going to come in and do? He's also going to need to replace these players.
Is he going to need to replace them all?
Who
would you keep?
Answer that?
Who would you
I'm tired
keep
of
as
you
a
asking
United?
questions.
I
You
don't give a
answer
shit
that.
about your players, bro. I'd love to see you relegated, right? I don't give a damn. But you're telling me the players
Do you
aren't good
think the
enough.
players are good enough?
What?
Do you think the players are good enough?
I don't give a shit if your players are good enough or
So
not,
you
bro.
can just sit here and ask all these dumbass questions, and then
How are
when
they
I ask
dumbass
you rate these
questions,
players,
bro?
you
Hey,
say I
your
don't give a
players.
shit.
Should I care about your players or should you?
You
Should you
clearly
know
give
more
a
about
shit
your
enough to
players
be
than
here
I
and
should?
talk about this. What are you even doing? If you want to sit and talk football, then take the question back. You're telling me that you don't rate the manager. Now I'm asking you, do you rate the players? And your rebuttal is that you don't give a shit.
I
So now
don't.
I'm supposed to assume you give a shit about Amorim because
I
you've been
don't.
talking about it for
I
20
can
minutes.
tell you. I can tell you which players I think are decent at United.
So do that. That's what I
Yeah,
asked
who-
you.
who?
Who's good?
But I'm not the one who's saying this whole team needs to be redone and this system needs to be implemented. Your players, if you want to know from my opinion, Xerxes I rate, Ahmed I rate.
I told you they always stop at 2 or 3 names.
You know what I'm
I'll help
saying?
you out, Mainu.
They always
Manu,
stop at 3
Diallo.
names.
Manu's leaving, so you know.
Manu's leaving. He knows that too. Yeah. Continue.
Well, that's the report.
Manu is not leaving. He will not leave.
Okay, Manu leaving
then
or
he
not?
knows.
He's
Leave
another
it.
Don't believe it.
Put
Don't
him
believe
on. All right,
everything you
put him
read.
on. Manu, keep going. 3. Ugarte,
Ugarte.
maybe. Ugarte,
Yeah.
maybe.
Decent player.
I told you, bro.
Ugarte and Amorim's system is actually better. He's
Bro,
actually
here's the
done
thing, bro.
better.
They
It's
always
fair to
stop
say
at 3
Delict is a
players.
good
The
defender.
only 3 players they rate, and then they struggle to name everyone after that they rate.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the
Look.
same people that will sit here and do the most laziest analysis and say the system doesn't
How's
work.
it lazy? Do you
If
disagree
I
with the
ask you
3?
right now, break down the system, you wouldn't even know how to break it down. If I ask you, how do we build up? You don't know how we build up. You just assume we build up with a 3. If I ask you, just break down what we did at Sociedad that was actually bad for the players, you wouldn't be able to do that. It's just
What's that got to do with the
agenda-based.
fundamentals, bro? What's that got to do with the fundamental of the question? You asked me the players.
Because you're the
that I
one talking
rate.
about the system. Don't
Yeah,
talk
but
about
you
something
asked
that
me
you're
about
not
the players
educated
I
in.
rate. Do you disagree with the players I named?
The 3 that you named that you rate.
3, add the 2 Hussein put in, say 5.
It proves my
Delict
point
and,
that the
Ugarte.
squad is not good enough.
Okay. So then go on to my point on how are you going to replace this whole squad in the summer?
But that doesn't debunk. Okay, you're saying that in a way that oh, you just proved to me that I can't replace 15 players. But I can also use that as a tool to say, okay, so now if I switch the system, all of a sudden you're going to rate more than 3 players.
Yeah, no.
you won't.
What my point I'm coming to, yeah, is that come what may, you will still be using a core of the players you currently have next season in this
I'll be using it in a
system
back
that
4. I'll be using it in a back 5. I'll be using it in a back 7.
It doesn't matter.
It
You will
doesn't
still
matter.
be using this system with the core of these players that you're telling me don't fit in the system. That in fact, not you.
No, I didn't say
everyone
that
can
they
see.
don't fit in the
Okay,
system. I said
everyone can
these
see
players
they
are not
don't
good
fit in the system. You will
What
still be
system is going
sitting
to
here.
teach Dallo to square the ball to Hoyland? What system is going to teach Onana not to mess up every shot that he concedes and he's basically spilling the ball in his goal every time? What system is going to teach Maguire not to get cooked by what's his name, that striker that beat him in there the other day? There's so many things that happen individually where if people don't see the lack of quality from these individuals, I can't help them. I'm not promising anyone that Amorim system is going to lead us back to being league winners one day. There's pros and flaws in every system, and I have no problem with that. What I see from Amorim is nothing that I've never seen before. The guy's not playing alienated fucking football. He has a back three. Sometimes he switches to a back four when he's building up. Sometimes he uses one pivot when he builds up. Sometimes he decides to use two. Sometimes he has his attacker splitting into two. He's tried so many different things that I look at it, I'm like, this is basic. You're not really doing anything that I've never seen before. But then when I see lapses of quality every game, for fuck's sake, we have a front three of Højlund, Xerxes, and Garnacho. And people are sitting here saying we should have been top 6. Shut the fuck up, honestly. Like, anyone who says that, just check yourself into mental institution. Because you guys are actually crazy. That have mentioned the fact that our best player for the season got ruled out for the rest of the season. He was the only spark that we had. We weren't even guaranteed to win every game with him. We were just sometimes winning because of him. He gets out, he's out for the season, and no one talks about it. We're using fullbacks in a wing-back system because we have injuries, and no one talks about it. No one uses their brain smart enough and say, yeah, well, you know what? These attacking positions, that when Dallo is in like left wing-back and he doesn't really know how to cross a ball or shoot or even beat a defender on the dribble, maybe, just maybe, if they have a winger there, anyone who's half competent, he would be able to do that. And actually, the system wouldn't look as bad. It's just the individuals don't fit this system because they're shit. No one wants to think that. All of a sudden, if I switch him to a back four, I'm going to start scoring. I scored 58 goals last season playing a back four. The season before, I scored 57. I've been having these issues with a back four. Nothing changed. So and then I loaned out about 3 players. I loaned out Malacia, who wasn't good enough, Rashford, who's been in a bad form, and what's his name? And Anthony, that everyone said he's crap, but all of a sudden in Real Betis, oh, look, guys, he was a great player, and I didn't see it. It's hypocrisy. It's absolute hypocrisy.
Okay, but
people wonder why that I don't turn on.
That's exactly what everything Staffy just said is exactly why Ten Hag should have implemented the system. I will never forget. Brighton and Brentford. He lost both those games, and he immediately threw all the system out the bag, and he went defensive. And from that moment onwards, the whole Ten Hag era got destroyed, regardless of him winning two domestic cups.
Okay, but Hussein, fast forward to next season. Do you think they're gonna have a whole squad that can play the system?
Okay, can I tell you honestly? Next season will prove either the ones who want Amorim in is correct or Amorim.
I want him in. I want him in.
Okay, well, 1 second. Next season we will.
He gives a shit now. He wants him in. All of a sudden he gives a shit.
Bro, of course.
Next season we will know for a fact. The reason why next season we will know for a fact is even someone like a Staffy will tell you we need to see some form of result next season. So, like, it's not going to be forever, khalas, implement your system, finish 17th عادي. Of course, you need some form of results and stuff like this, but you need to give him time. The one thing I'm giving him credit for is regardless win, lose, or draw, he's playing his way, which is the Pep thought, because Pep says, it's my plan, and if it doesn't work, then make my plan better. Plan A or plan A better, and that's it. And that's why Ten Hag failed at Man United. Anyway, full circle moment here. You get me? This was actually a very good debate at the end, despite the rage bait. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Let's get back to the Arsenal game. I'll grab the super chats in a bit. TJ, talk to me about the Arsenal United game tomorrow.
Man, I a couple of weeks ago, I reached out to Staffy and said, yo, bro, do you want to do a preview for this? And Staffy says, dude, we're shit. What is there to preview? And I honestly agree because it's gonna come down to player quality, and that's why I think we're gonna get it over the line. Like, there are so many injuries for Man United. We have a healthy midfield. Our front three is garbage, but they've shown that they can deliver when asked. But our midfield is just gonna overpower them, and I think we're gonna get a result. Like, is it a possibility that we could go in there and stink it out after getting a 7-1 and then throwing up a 0? Yeah, we saw that after we beat up Man City, and then we go to Newcastle and lay a stinker down. So I'm just hoping that we can actually carry momentum in, see our midfielders bombing forward, and making things happen in the final third. I think the player that's going to need to show up the most is Declan Rice. Declan Rice was my man of the match in that 7-1, and we were getting a ton of space in there. He was getting balls in deep. Pause. He was making things happen, and
everyday pause.
Just saying.
Ramadan.
Hey, I said pause. I said pause.
Ramadan.
Oh, sorry.
My time.
But okay, no. But no. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be a terrible watch. It's going to be an awful watch because Odegaard is not on his game. He's having one of the worst seasons we've seen in an Arsenal shirt. Thomas Partey
against PSV though. He scored against PSV. Yeah, he scored.
Did you watch the first 45 minutes of that PSV?
Yeah,
game?
man.
He was awful. He didn't start scoring until we were up 3-0.
Man,
Super
that
Saiyan.
shot he took
Not a
against
striker, I don't give a shit.
PSV.
You can have
Yeah,
him
man.
in scoring.
He's your playmaker, bro. Like, why are you hating on your playmaker not scoring? Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Now TJ's right. That shot he took in the first half, where he swung and completely missed the ball and tried to claim a penalty.
He does that 2 or 3 times a match. Or he'll sky.
I'm not liking this version of TJ, man. TJ, can you black your players?
Why am I? What? This is the same version you see every time we stream.
I'm not liking this, man. I'm sorry, mate. I'm not liking this, man.
I'm being real about it. What you want?
This is not being real, man. This is not being real, bro.
You want me to glaze my players when they don't deserve it? That's crazy.
You need to hype them up a little bit, bro, man. You know what I mean? This is a big game for them.
No, I mean the only person that I can really say without a doubt is going to go in there and put on a performance is Ethan Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri has shown game in and game out that this kid can cook. He's the only person that has done anything positive in the league for us over the last 3 matches. He's the only thing that gives me hope that we're gonna get 3 points out of this match. I'm dead serious. In the front 3. You're supposed Ahmed, are you seriously asking me to come out here and prop Leandro Trossard and Sterling?
Yeah, man. Super Saiyan Trossard.
What are you doing here,
He had a brace, didn't he, against PSV?
You could have gone out there with the space that PSV was allowing us in the final third and gotten a brace. Like, you could have gone out there and done that.
Listen, man. You need to back your players. I'm not liking this, bro. You need to back your players, bro.
Why does he have to back his players if they're shit?
I'm sorry, man.
You know what I really love about YouTube is when people come on and tell me how I should support my own club. That's what I really love. Well, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, man, because, I feel like this is too much negative energy right now, man. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel it in my veins.
Too much negative
Man
energy.
United are going to get something tomorrow.
They are not. They are not.
I'm just trying to gaslight you, TJ.
Everyone in the chat, let me tell you. Let me tell you the method.
Who's gonna go? Who's scoring for United tomorrow?
What are you saying? His name is Sam.
This is Staffy. This is a callback to a previous stream. Hugh Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, Hugh.
Serious question. No, serious question to Hugh Sam. Who's scoring for United tomorrow? Realistically.
Cheeto.
Maybe Xerxes, man.
Maybe
Xerxes. Maybe Xerxes. You never know, man.
If anybody's going to score, it's going to be that scumbag Bruno Fernandes because he always scores against us.
Imagine Højlund scores.
Garnacho, man.
This is the most 1-1-2-2 game of the century.
0-0.
Do you think we're scoring 2 in a game? Yeah,
there's no way. There's no way you're scoring. There's no way.
I have both of your numbers. I will be calling you both live for apologies when the game ends 1-1 or 2-2. I'll tell you why.
Oh, sorry, Hassan, that I didn't predict you to win the lottery. You got your 0.00001 chance cashed in. You were right all along.
Listen, let me tell you something honestly. I look at Man United, and every single big game they performed well.
If Ugarte doesn't play, just forget it, bro. We don't have legs.
Literally I don't care.
They don't have a They don't have a midfield.
They'll eat our midfield.
You don't have a forward. So now what?
So what? We showed that our midfields can score. Well, everybody's propping that. Everybody's propping that PSV.
So you think
win.
what Calafiore is gonna score a hat trick or something? Like, is that what you think is gonna happen?
No. Did I say that? Absolutely not.
No. Exactly. I know.
Calafiore is not a midfielder. Why are you bringing up a left back?
My ball knowledge ever. You get me? I know what I'm saying. I know when I know Man United are gonna get.
You are the only one that knows what you're saying, but that's okay.
No. I never said I'm the only one. I said I know what I'm saying. I didn't say I'm the only one that knows what he's saying. I said I do know what I'm saying, though. I'll tell you why.
Okay, and you are the only one that does.
Big game. See how he interrupts me? How every time I want to say why? Go ahead, TJ.
Oh my God. No,
tell me why do I think Man United are gonna get something? Anyway, the reason why I think Man United are gonna get something is every single big game they performed well this season. Every single big game under Amorim specifically, they've done well this season. Anfield, Etihad,
Emirates.
I know you had.
Emirates.
Yeah, Emirates as well. FA Cup.
Not the first game at the Emirates, but
That was Ten Hag. And
plus didn't have Ahmed Diallo.
Nah, the first game was Amorim.
They have
That was
Ahmed
not. That
Diallo.
was not. That was not.
that was like Amorim first.
That was
week,
Amorim.
it
That was
doesn't count.
Amorim.
And we had Ahmed. That's a
second
big,
week.
It's a big factor you left out. We had Ahmed.
Extra time. That's extra time, dude. It's extra time, dude. You know what I mean?
Ahmed gave us
That's
the
bringing all this negative energy, and I just
Yeah,
know
but no,
that
but
they're
no,
doing it somehow.
but they were playing Amorim system, so I guess that's an excuse, right?
No, who said it's an excuse?
See, look, this is what I'm talking about, man. TJ, bro. Have a bit of faith, bro.
Guys, what's
Please.
this rage bait happening on the stream today?
There's no rage bait
Why
here,
is there
man.
no
There's no
rage
rage
bait?
bait. I'm not
There's no
hating
rage
it.
bait.
man.
There's no rage
To
bait.
be fair, TJ is just using the context that's been provided to him on the stream. So
Yeah.
you gave him
DJ,
the
you're
tools,
not
he's using
worried
it.
that you've been found out. If you look at the way Everton played against you, if you look at the way we played against you,
Yeah,
if a team wants to go out and get
We've
a
been
draw
we've
against,
been
That's not even rage bait. Every time you face a low block, you bottle it.
We've been found
It's
out
true.
with Mikel Marino in the 9, but we've been found out. Got it.
Nah, Mikel Marino, man. Listen, he
What-
is
what about
quality.
this
Mikel
guy?
Marino's
What
quality.
about
an
this
excuse?
Mikel Marino's quality, man. Let's not be dickheads here.
Wallahi,
No,
fine
no,
shit.
no,
Marino's
no.
quality.
Mikel
Wallahi, fine
Marino is
shit.
a Mikel Marino is a
Oh,
decent 6. A decent 6. He's not a good. But people are gonna tell me to go in there. He's the second. That he's the
Listen,
second
if
coming of
Mikel
Henri.
Marino scores a goal, TJ, I'm calling you, bro. I'll call you myself, man.
What's this whole calling, bro? If I walk out of my apartment right now and I find $1 million, everyone apologize to me for saying it won't happen. What is
I'll
this?
call you, Staffy. I'll
Why
call
is,
you.
why is TJ meant to sit here, be delusional? I'll tell
call
you
it
guys,
'cause I
yeah,
would
Marino's
expect
gonna bag a
some of that.
hat trick tomorrow. Why is he
I
meant to
call
do
it 'cause
that?
I
Listen, man.
expect some of that.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know what it is, though. Like,
Ahawas tomorrow. Tune in and listen to a goal.
Why
my
am I
thing
my
is,
invite tomorrow?
Staffy, my
Delusional.
thing is, Staffy, you know, I understand the United, doomerism. But, the Arsenal doomerism against United.
He did say we
I'm
can
not
score
feeling
from
it.
a midfield.
I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm just
But
not feeling
you
it, bro.
you can't say you've been found out when they're using Marino as a
I
striker.
didn't say they've been found out, by the way.
Guys, by the way,
I did.
oh, I know it's not rocket
Yeah.
science, but Marino doesn't work in striker. Oh shit, who would have thought? Everyone would have told you that.
No, you're
Everybody wouldn't know
conflating
that.
two conversations. I said they've been found out ever since that Everton
I
game.
agree they've been found out because
Yeah.
every time they play a low block, they drop
Yeah.
points.
They can't win.
People have been playing
They
low blocks
can
against
unlock-
us for two
Okay,
years,
forget-
and we
forget
and we
Marino.
this
No,
is
forget
not
Marino.
this is not new
Before you
news.
start mentioning Marino and your injuries, you dropped points.
I'm
against
not.
the low block.
I've not once brought
Okay,
up the
you dropped
injuries.
points against a low block, fully fit team with Odegaard and Saka, Newcastle,
Yes,
Everton.
I'm agreeing with you. I am
all
agreeing
low
with you.
blocks. Yes,
I'm-
how's it crazy
we
to
lost.
say you've
We
been
lost.
found
We
out?
lost. No, we lost 1-0 to Everton last season away, and they were playing a
Drew
low block.
0-0 with them at the Emirates this season. What are you talking about?
You are literally proving my point for me. I'm not saying that we're gonna. If we've been found out, we've been found out for the last 2 years. Anybody who plays a low block against us is liable.
No,
to
I
get a
disagree
free
with you. I
offense.
don't think this was the
No.
case forever.
What?
The year where you finished, where you had the 8-point lead and you didn't win the league, I think that was the best football you played, and you could break down low blocks that year.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
That
They
year
were
you
playing
never had a problem
sensational
breaking down low
football.
block.
Sensational football.
that year it was conceding the goal.
Who are you
Conceding
going to
the
start
goal.
goal.
in the top in the front three tomorrow, TJ?
No, say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear
Your
you.
front three. Who's your front three tomorrow?
Bottom three.
Who do I know is going to be there? It's going to be.
Who's
It's going to
starting?
be.
Like, who do you think is starting?
Yeah, it's going to be Trossard, Marino, Wanyeri.
1 year. Okay.
Probably. It's probably going to be the same, yeah.
Yeah,
That's dead, man.
They have to. They have no
legit, like, let's be
choice.
honest, Staffy, bro. There's no way
Like, that's
starting
how-
for them.
Yeah,
no,
no,
starters,
no.
yeah.
If
There's
he
no
could
way
send if he could send Sterling back to
Bro-
Chelsea now, he would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he
There's
can't.
no way Raheem the Dream is starting for them, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
be realistic, yeah.
No, he
Those are
like
the three.
literally. Yeah, it's going to be those three, and that's how.
I think
That's
it's
how.
gonna be
That's
key
how
if we
far
mark-
Sterling has fallen.
I think it's just going to be key if we try to mark out 1 year out of your front three.
Yeah,
Because-
if you do that, it's a game.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I watch him and he's very good. I really like the kid, and
Yeah.
and I'm not comparing him to Kubo as an example from last game, but like Kubo was basically the best attacker that Sociedad had, and even though we didn't win, they didn't really have any shots on target until that one penalty that they got which they scored from, and I think
Yeah.
a big part of it was Mazraoui. Mazraoui has been one of our key players, at least when we try to defend. That when we use him in the back three, because Dorgo's back, I don't think he's suspended next game. He was, I think, didn't he already serve his suspension?
He got
Or
2
is he-
games.
is-
man.
Is
Who?
Dorgo suspended tomorrow? I don't think he is.
Dorgu's suspended.
You're not.
He is suspended.
You guys are out of the FA Cup, right? If I'm not
I'm
mistaken.
looking at it right now. Yeah, we're both out of the FA Cup.
They
Is
lost
he
to
really
Fulham.
suspended? Oh shit, I forgot
Yeah,
about
he's
that. I thought
he's
served suspension.
he's suspended. Yeah, he's
So
suspended.
who's gonna play there for you? Is it
You
gonna
see,
be,
now that becomes an issue
that's-
because now it means we got to
Anthony,
put
Anthony,
Mazzarella
isn't
wing
it?
back again. Mazzarella, when he plays in center back, he actually does help us a lot because we always switch him to either side where we think that's where they have the best attacker. And to be fair, he does help a lot. Like as I said, last game he kind of marked out Kubo out of the game, and he kept him very quiet on that left side. He plays right center back and left center back for us. I'll be very honest, he's very useless when he plays on wing back because you look at his best attributes. It's not him playing down the wing and just running up and down and being energetic and running with the ball. That's not really his best work. His best work is when he needs a center back. Now it means we're gonna go with Dallo and Mazzarella in wing backs. And God, bro, I don't want to watch that again. It's
He
just
might be
horrible to
defensively
watch.
a bit more solid if that of Mazzarella. I'll be honest. Dogu's a
I mean, when you think about it, the way it is right now, because they're gonna push us back the whole game.
exactly
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yes.
saying. Yeah.
It's just going forward, you don't really have anything. Like going forward is going to be a struggle, especially with the absences. As I said, Maguire might be out, so that means, oh my God, I might see Lindelof play tomorrow, in one of the center back positions since Mazzarella has to go to wing back now. And if Ugarte is out, it means I'm probably going to play a midfield of Bruno Casemiro.
Oh
So
yeah,
Staffy,
Staffy's
would
favorite
you-
player.
That's
Staffy's favorite
horrible.
player. Casemiro's gonna play.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Casemiro.
This is
Staffy,
horrible.
if you-
I have
would you
one
take
pivot
Casemiro?
who doesn't like to pass the ball and one pivot who likes to just launch the ball. There's no balance between them whatsoever.
Staffy, would you take a point tomorrow if it's
I'll
offered to you
take it
now?
right now?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so knowing that you can probably get a point low blocking tomorrow, would you if you were in charge low block tomorrow?
I don't think it's an option. Like, I don't think we even have a squad that we can put out and we try to play a little bit higher up the pitch. Going up the pitch, all the players that we're going to have, they're not going to be able to keep the ball. So you're going to lose the ball a lot. And if you try to press, you can't really press when you have a pivot of Casemiro. When Casemiro is ever in any pivot, you just lose a lot of press because he doesn't like he naturally doesn't like to push forward. And it depends on who your tons are going to be. There's no option. It's generally no option. We're going to be a transition team tomorrow. If we are any lucky, we're going to replicate the FA Cup game where we were able to get a goal off the counter. When
That's
Bruno
what I
countered
think will
it.
happen.
That's
No, but we don't
the
have
only,
to-
that's the
we
only
don't
that's the
have-
only way
You got
score, honestly.
Garnacho as the outlet. I'll be honest. Even though I know he's a trash shooter.
Best.
This
Don't
thing's
lie
nil-nil,
to my
man.
face. Don't
It
lie to my
stinks.
face. You don't believe what
I
you
did
say.
context.
Yeah.
Say wallah, you
That's
believe what
crazy.
you
so
say.
bad. He's honestly so bad. bro.
I prefer not to speak. That's what I'm
Inter,
gonna
wait,
say.
hold on. A year ago, ya kelb, you used to gaslight. Look, he's hiding. Listen to this. Chat and Pedro, listen to this. I used to do straight facts with him and Terry. And I used to tell them, Hussam, wallahi, used to try to convince me that Garnacho is fast and he has good ball striking. Forget the fast part. Some people might think he's fast. He generally looked at Garnacho and he thought he has good ball striking. I said on my stream last watch along, if I had $1 for every time Garnacho hit the side net, I'd have enough money to buy the club from Ineos right now. That is how bad this kid is. He's generally so bad that when you told me he's my only outlet, it makes me want to die, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, but
It
Staffy,
makes me
he
wanna
hit an
die.
overhead kick against Everton last year.
I
man.
can't lie, you
He's
know
been-
what?
he's been eating off of that.
Yeah.
I can't
He's
lie.
been eating off of that for a year and a half. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say hashtag Terry Flowers out. He gaslight me, and a lot of people.
I never lied to you guys. Terry does. I don't lie to you guys.
Terry did gaslight on that one. Still, I fell for it a little bit. You get me? I thought he was a good finisher at least, but he ain't even that. You get me?
Well,
But
I think everyone here on this panel has better bullshit.
Staffy, I did take it back like 3 months ago. I did tell you were right about Garnacho. and
After I was tortured for like 9 months.
yeah. I just
That's
gave
enough
up.
to make a baby in 9
That
months.
guy is genuine ass, man. Like he's actual ass. He's just so horrible. He's generally so horrible. So let me get all you guys' predictions, and then we'll do the supers and get out of here. Prediction, TJ, tomorrow.
2-1 Arsenal. You guys will hit us on the counter once, but we'll score twice, and then you guys will hit us on the counter once in like the 75th minute. But I think we get it. I think we get it done 2-1 just because of quality, and it's going to be a horrible watch.
Midweek Nation.
TJ, that's pretty specific. Times and everything.
Can I be called by my name if you don't mind? If that's okay.
Yes.
I've
Nathan.
watched too
Thank
much
you very
Arsenal
much.
football.
I'm gonna say 99% faith, 1% hope. I'm gonna go 0-0.
You aren't
That's
the
actually
only,
a possibility.
you
I
aren't,
can't
you aren't
even
the only
lie.
one that said that. Flawless said that on my stream yesterday. You aren't
That's
the only
actually
one
a
that was predicting
possibility.
that.
I can't even lie to you. That's actually a genuine possibility. Wolfie?
Yeah, it stinks of 0-0, bro. A team,
Wow.
a team with no attack against a team with no system or philosophy stinks of 0-0. But for the first time in my life, I have to back Man U, man. So I don't know if I can.
Why are so
but-
many people? Why are so many people backing Man U when it's over? Like, why do you care?
Everyone
Why
loves
do you
an
care so
underdog
much?
story.
Because
TJ.
I want to finish ahead.
Yeah,
of
and plus,
Arsenal.
like, you know,
Man
listen,
United- Man
TJ's
United
asking the wrong
underdog is
questions,
crazy.
but he's asking a Chelsea fan, why am I backing United? over
DJ, I'll be
Arsenal?
honest with you. People will
crazy.
spam the shit out of that guard of honor. You have no idea.
Dude,
If the guard of honor happens at Anfield, people will spam
Bro,
the
that's
shit
the
out
least
of
of
it.
their problems. If I
Oh,
finish ahead of
if we
Arsenal,
win,
if you,
it makes
sorry,
it
go ahead.
more of a possibility.
Essentially, okay, I said Liverpool are going to win the league. خلاص, صح? I've sang we're gonna win the
أخيراً.
league. I've sang it to Newcastle. It's done.
Finally.
Doesn't matter when
Yeah?
now.
2
Okay,
months,
okay,
2 months
done.
after it was a
Whoa,
foregone
we get,
conclusion.
that's not the point. Point is, the more times Arsenal drop points now, the quicker we just get the shit over with. That's basically the point. That's it.
That is true. I forgot that.
Dude,
Staffy, what's
wait,
your
but
prediction?
come on, man.
do not call me if it happens. I'm not going to come on your channel. And
Yeah, but it's
dance for
gonna
you.
happen at Anfield because it's the third last game of the season, man.
That's the point, ya habibi. If United, let's say United beat Arsenal, and then Chelsea get a draw with Arsenal, that means I'm gonna get announced the champion earlier. يعني the earlier
Yeah,
the
but they'll
better.
still
Like,
do the guard of honor, man. They'll still do
yeah,
it,
but
even
that's
if
the thing.
even
I'm trying to get a guard of honor by a lot of teams. ya akhi.
Listen, I need to make sure.
When
the
do
guys
you
are
play
next to the
Arsenal?
bench.
When is the game?
third last
Okay.
game.
We play
Like
May
Arsenal.
8th.
Okay, I'll tell you
No,
right
like
now.
what game week?
Arsenal is our third last game of the season.
36, game week
35,
36.
36.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, 36.
Chelsea
sorry.
is
Yeah,
the third last game of the season. Fourth, sorry. So it's Arsenal and then 2 games, and then Chelsea and then 3 games. So what I want is I want the guard of honor at Stamford Bridge because I want Caicedo to clap for us. And I want the guard of... Yeah,
I want a guy to clap for you. Pause.
clap, حيوان.
I wanted the
Oh,
guard of honor against Arsenal.
Crazy. Crazy work.
Clap, ya kalb, we made you cry at Wembley. Clap. Clap, ya
I don't cry,
kalb.
man. I don't cry, man. I don't cry, man.
And
My
I
cabinet's
want
full.
Arsenal guard of honor as well. Staffy, your prediction.
My prediction. What I want versus what I think is gonna happen. What I think is gonna happen, we're gonna lose. There's no point of mentioning what score. But I'm gonna probably say I want it to get a 1-1 because I don't see a scenario where we can win. So the best I can hope for is a draw, and I do see somewhat how we can get a 1-1. The only saving grace is just they don't have a striker, and they do actually struggle against low blocks. So, but hey, listen, as I say this, Onana's rubbing his hands right now. He's like, "Oh, bro, you don't know what I have for you guys. Don't worry, 0-0. There you go. I'm gonna throw the ball twice in my net. So don't worry.
So you
TJ,
think
if
you'll low
struggle,
block
we'll
tomorrow,
help
yeah?
you.
You think you'll low block?
I think he'll low block. I think Amorim will low block.
I think they low block and hit us on the
whole
counter.
big speech about the philosophy, you know? We're gonna low block. Okay.
Yeah, Habibi, Amorim's philosophy includes a low block.
Oh, okay.
Ma they low blocked against Man City in the Champions League and 1-5-1. La ilaha illallah, Allah wali as-sabirin.
It's philosophy. Okay.
Okay, see, there you are. Anyway, I'll tell you my prediction, guys. I am here, and I will say this game either ends 2-2 or 2-1 to Manchester United. Tido Obi scores the winner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
You
man,
just
get
jinxed.
off
You just
Netflix.
jinxed. You just jinxed
Damn, get
United.
off Netflix. These cinematic endings.
Chido
that you talk
Obi
about,
hype,
bro.
Yeah.
man. Chido Obi
Oh,
hype,
Chido
man.
Obi's gonna score and he's gonna take his shirt off and he's gonna do the Adebayor and go to the away fans.
Yeah,
It's
now
not
that
gonna happen.
it's
We're not that
happening.
Okay,
team. Give it up.
if it ends 2-1 to Man United, I'll call you and you'll apologize live on stream. Deal?
Habibi, if we win 2-1, you think I give a shit about I'll apologize or I'm celebrating? Yeah, I'll be so upset that I'm apologizing to you that we won.
No,
You think I give a
apologize
shit?
to me.
Oh, no,
Staffy,
I'm apologizing that we won. Oh my god, no. How can I find
Yeah,
myself to do
Staffy,
that?
you've
I'm
missed
telling
what
you
he's
right now,
done. You've
apologize
missed
to
what
me.
he's done.
If that
He's-
happens tomorrow, as soon as United score the second
No,
goal,
you see, you're a fraud,
by
Hussein.
the full time whistle
You're a
goes,
fraud.
Staffy will get onto an apology.
You're a fraud because you see what he's done now. He's added an extra scoreline. 10 minutes ago, he said, "Well, Allah, I think it'll be 2-2 or 1-1." Now he's added in 2-1 to United. So now he's got 3 things to cover him. Yeah, you guys didn't pick up on that, did you? You didn't pick up on
Okay,
that.
okay.
I
Okay,
didn't.
draw or United win. Happy?
Class. So basically, 2/3 of the possibilities you've covered.
Bro's trying to, bro. He's trying to buy as many lottery tickets as he can.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's got to cover
Covering all his bases,
for
man.
sure.
It's covering all his bases.
I don't mind if Arsenal win now, because he hasn't said
Fraud.
Arsenal win.
He
But
entered
he's
the
now
raffle with
saying,
3 different
"Thank you,
numbers. He's
thank you,
hoping to win
Arsenal,
now.
you know, if the sun doesn't go in Anana's eye, they could win.
Yeah, if we win and I call you on the stream, you better answer. That's all I'm gonna say.
The game is gonna be at 5.
Okay, and do you accept the reverse then?
TJ, he doesn't answer, man. He doesn't answer.
No, I know
Do
he
you
does. I know he doesn't answer. He's a fraud.
That's
But
a lie.
anytime he needs me to come on his
Wallahi,
channel and
I
dance,
called you
he'll
after that
do
Villa
it.
game. I called you
You
after
called
that.
me
Villa.
once, mate.
And did you answer?
Yeah, but I ended the stream.
I didn't need you to be on stream. I was checking up on you. I wasn't even. I was just checking up on you, man. I was worried about my friend.
Respect yourself.
And then, do you know what I got? Instead of a thank you for checking up on me, oh, you want to start this calling thing on stream? That's what I got.
I didn't call you when you drew with Exeter.
Good to check up on you.
Alas, no need to check up. Let me read these superchats for a wrap up. Guys, we're just 10 likes away from 300. Can we get 300 likes? We had the whole last Amorim debate. And I just said Chido Obi is going to score the winner. That's literally
Mason
what-
Mount, Avi, in 2025. What's going on here?
Yeah, and this is the guy that calls me manager FC. I can't take him seriously until you change this AV, bro. Mason Mount
like-
2025, and he wants to.
Den Hag Ajax system, another myth. His Ajax Champions League run was based on counter-attack. Don't confuse Ajax possession in the Dutch league.
It's not a myth because he came out with his own words and he said, "I cannot play this system with these players that he spent 600 million on." So it's not a myth when he said it.
He legit played the system twice, by the way. The first 2 games he ever played
Also, when you
was
say
on the
Ajax
system.
play defensive, I mean, I would assume they're going to play defensive away at the Bernabeu and against the very strong Spurs and stuff. Like, I know they're going to go out there and attack.
They're gonna,
Well,
bro,
like-
bro. Please,
They're
bro.
gonna
This guy,
attack.
bro. Wallahi, bro. You know what it is. I should have.
I know this guy
I
is
ignored
from the
these signs
South.
on
I know
purpose. I ignored the signs on purpose. I should have known this guy was a fraud the minute he bottled to Spurs in the Champions League final. When you bottle anything to Spurs, not the other way around, that's when I should have not rated you. And you know what I thought about the other day? That squad that lost to Spurs in the semifinal, we ended up taking the manager from him, we took the goalkeeper from him, and we took their captain. And people wonder why we're a shit team.
Staffy, didn't Spurs beat your boy Amorim 3 times this season? Was it
There
twice?
you are.
3 times.
There you are.
3
We
times.
haven't beaten, what's his name?
Maybe you should learn from what you just said then.
Postecoglou.
We just don't.
Yeah,
beat
United
Postecoglou.
haven't beaten Postecoglou yet.
Even with Ten Hag, we didn't
Yeah.
beat Postecoglou.
Well, there you go. Patterns are emerging.
Manchester United. Big up Jacob. He's probably so excited to hear that. He's going to appear in the chat right now. Ola Kunle, big up to you. He says, you telling me when Amorim came in the squad wasn't good enough for top 8 if they weren't playing Amorim's system? Come on, stop lying, bro.
Facts.
You can't ask me a question and then answer for me, tell me I'm lying. So khalas, if you think I'm lying, I'm lying.
Even if
They were,
get
by the
top-
way, in 13th when the manager came on. So yes, they technically were in top 8, but I'm lying.
Listen, if they get top 8 or not, it makes no difference in the grand scheme of things, I'll be
It
honest.
does. Europe's important.
You don't 8th, you get conference, Habibi. So what's important?
It's Europe. Look at
Don't
Chelsea,
you get
man.
conference with 7th?
No,
No,
6th
this
and
year,
7th are now Europa because of the
Oh, because of the
Not
the new,
necessarily.
index,
No,
baby.
Wallahi,
not
the
necessarily.
Liverpool, Allah Lazim, they're feeding us, bro.
we are.
مش عارف والله خيركم غرقنا والله.
Bro, imagine I have to
you-
rely on this guy in the Champions League. Well, I have to rely on anyone, bro. I have to. you get me?
Staffy trying to find a way into the Conference
Coefficient
League.
and
Yeah?
all that. You get
So
me?
enough what?
You're trying to find a way into the Conference League.
Bro, I'll just take the blueprint from you. That's fine. I'll be like,
Fair enough.
I'll be like, yo, didn't you study this class last season? Can I get your notes?
No
Remember
problem,
you
man.
used to
I'll
do
go
that?
you.
Like your friend who took that class already, just gives you the notes. But like, Ahmed, give you the notes.
Enjoy
Big
the
up to
snowman.
Red Velvet Cake who says, good morning, everyone. Oh, I know who you are, Papa Beard. You've been hiding from me all year long. Hi, you Chelsea
How
bum.
do you know that he's Papa Beard?
He's a Chelsea
Because I
fan.
know, because I know him. Because I know this fraud.
But he
When
changed his
Chelsea were
name.
2 points away from Liverpool, he was talking about title race. Yeah, Hayawan, I'll never forget you. Never forget you. See these Chelsea bums they hid. Big up to HMSM. Staffy needs to stop this passive aggressive gimmick. This is not passive aggressive. This is aggressive aggressive. You don't know
Yeah, I
passive
talk how I
aggressive.
want, yeah. What are you gonna do? Yo,
This is not passive aggressive.
That's
Staffy. This
passive
is
aggressive.
you know
aggressive.
what? I love
I'm
when
gonna
people
super
online
chat.
tell me what
I'm
to
gonna
do,
super
bro.
chat aggressively Sorry.
I just love when people online tell me what to do, bro. TJ, you were with me when I went to the Arsenal United game. Did anyone come to me with any negative energy?
Not at all. Nope.
Not a single person. They just give me this energy online. Habibi, khalas, I'll send you my address in New Jersey and come, let's settle this, Mr. HM.
No, HM.
Come meet me in the park, man. You know what I mean?
Staffy. If HM walked up,
Yeah, but he's
on you in the
discussing like a
parking lot.
normal
No,
person.
Nah, man, he
it's
gets
not-
offended easily, man. He gets offended.
no.
he
Here's the thing.
Bro, I talk how I
HM.
talk, bro. It's not my
HM.
first time on YouTube.
HM, I'm dead serious. You walk up on Staffy in a parking lot. Once you get done looking up at him, you're gonna ask him for a picture.
Bro, she's like, what are you
Just
gonna
saying.
do? All right.
Just saying.
All right,
He has
You need
the
to
worst
understand.
angle.
HM needs to understand.
Has the worst
He's
angle.
a,
Staffy's 6'3".
I'm a very passionate person.
No.
I get aggressive
yes.
sometimes.
You need to
but-
understand that Staffy is a New York Knicks fan. When you understand that, you understand.
Kick him off,
understand
please.
him. There we go, man. That's it. See,
Who are you
See?
a fan of today, Ahmed?
I'm a fan of the
NBA.
game. I'm a fan of the game,
Oh,
man.
okay.
I'm a
There you
fan
are.
of the game.
Hassan,
Got
this guy, you know when we accused Hamza of being an Arsenal fan in the past? This guy
Good.
literally owns 2 different jerseys of NBA teams.
Fraud.
Actually, 5.
That's not
Actually,
real
5 or 6.
sport.
5.
Six.
This guy was
I
wearing
feel
a
like if
Celtics
Get them
jersey.
there, bro.
This guy was wearing a
I feel
Celtics
like
jersey
if
in the
I
finals.
bought NBA jerseys, I would buy multiple different teams because I don't
Keep, man. Yeah, man. That's it.
I
Man.
got
I'm here for the love of the
Supersonics, I
game.
got Miami Heat, I've got another one. Some other team.
It's
No,
not a real
he
sport.
claims to be a fan of one
but it's not a
franchise,
real
but he has so
sport.
many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jerseys.
and I don't claim to be a fan, at least. Yeah.
I don't
Like
care
if
to
I
be a
say
fan.
I'm a football fan in
Actually-
general and I own a jersey of United, Madrid, Barcelona, you'll be like, "Khalas, he never said he was a football fan of any team."
I never
This guy
claimed to
swears
be
he's
a
the
game fan.
Nuggets fan, but had a Celtic jersey when they were playing in the final.
No, no,
I
you
know.
how to
Listen,
watch
that's not true. That's
But
not
I'm
true.
a
That's
Forest
not
fan.
true.
I've got Real Madrid top. I got other
Listen,
tops
this is,
from
listen, you know,
European
I
teams.
think Staffy's saying certain allegations I'm not a big fan of. I'm just a fan of the love of the game.
Oh, you mean
I'm here for the love
true?
of the game.
True allegation, aka
I'm
truths?
here for the love of the game, TJ. You know this team, man. I'm here for the love of the game. I say this multiple times, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm here
then
to watch real hoops.
but then you've never given
Well,
the Knicks
I
props
really-
when they
you-
smoked your team. All right.
You want to know the jersey I really want to buy?
Yeah, because do you know what it is, man? The New York Knicks, like, I'm supported by Staffy, and you know, I need to crash it on Staffy. That's why, man.
There you are.
That's why. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Go on.
I want to buy the half sleeve Warriors shirts from 4 years ago. It was the black and
one, I
yellow.
know what
ones.
you're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
those ones were amazing.
With the white,
I want
with
to
the
buy.
white, with the white Golden State. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yes, I want to buy the yellow and gold Kobe one.
Oh, look,
24
Cyril Fowl cooking me.
from
That's so funny.
2011.
I actually bought a Kobe one from crypto.com arena. I went there and I got a
Oh,
I
that's
got a Kobe.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I really want
Is it
to
the
get
Mamba
one.
one?
I
Did
thought
you
it
get the
was
one
a
of the
website.
snake? Is it you get the one of the snake or is it like a?
No, it was just like a
Bro, we
a
here to
graffiti.
talk about
event.
proper sports or crappy basketball, man.
Hey, chill
There
out,
you
man.
are.
Chill out, big man.
There you are. There you are. I like basketball, but I don't think it's tribal enough for me to support someone. So I just watch to enjoy the sport. So if
So
Xerxes, Garnacho,
franchise.
Hoyland, not a top 6 level, does this mean Ten Hag was overachieving last year by getting them a European spot?
Definitely.
Okay, so a couple corrections here. Number one,
Lexi
we
wasn't
didn't
there.
get a European spot last year. We won the FA Cup, which is why we got a European spot. So that's number one. Number
Still the
two,
Europa League.
I generally did say in the beginning that last season stats had us at an expected finish of 15. I said we overachieved because we had someone like McTominay robbing us. Robbing the opponents. He had like 10 goals in games where I'm like, we should have never won today. So yes, I already said that.
Can you say that about
Technically.
Bruno this year?
No,
No,
Bruno
because
hasn't
we're
scored
not
a
really
game winner.
overachieving anything. We're sitting
Bruno has
15.
robbed. No, Bruno has robbed results for you.
Like
Which
Everton.
game?
Everton one where we made mistakes as well.
But he still robbed it. You can't have that logic of McTominay.
No,
robbed
you know,
results,
McTominay
man.
was different because they would play like dog shit and the guy would come off the bench and score like a goal.
What? And they
Remember
haven't
that
done that
game?
this season, and Bruno's pulled out a
Aston
free
Villa
kick
away.
or a
I
goal.
know the game
Yeah,
already.
Habibi,
Staff.
no,
Villa
It
away.
was a game that we played at home. Was it Forest or was it another team? I can't remember who. And it was
Brentford.
over. It was the
Brentford.
94th minute.
Brentford, you scored
Brentford.
96th and
Brentford.
97th
Thank you.
minute.
Yes, you're right. Brentford. And then he came on, and in the 94th and 96th minute, he scored 2 goals, and we left.
Yeah,
the
I
game.
know, but I'm saying
Absolute
you
rubber.
scumbagged wins this season as well.
I feel like this season there's a few games where we
Yeah,
also
but it's
let him
different
win.
because of Diallo. Most of the time it was Diallo. I'll be honest with you, not McTominay.
But
So
like the
it's-
City one as an example, I wouldn't look at that one and be like, "Oh, we robbed the points today," because I thought we played
no,
better against
City, you
City. as an
deserve to
example.
win. You
The
deserve to
Liverpool
win.
one, like I genuinely felt like we should have left with 3 points, but we left with 1. There's a lot of
Big up
games this
Maguire.
season. Like
Thank
every
you,
game
Maguire,
that
for
Onana
that.
made a mistake, I generally feel like 90% of them we probably deserve to
You
win.
can
on
say
the
that about
day.
last
Even
year.
the
saying
Forest one,
Onana
when we
didn't
played
make
you
mistakes.
guys, we played better than you. That was one of the few
You
games that you
didn't.
guys actually played poor.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
But you could say the same, couldn't you, about last season? Didn't Onana not cost you points last season?
He cost us the Champions League, 100%.
Okay. So, and in the league. I just don't get why you singled out McTominay, as McTominay's the only one who scumbagged you.
No,
wins.
McTominay scored
He
game
was
winners.
He's
last
just
season.
an example. He's just an example.
You're
Mason Mount,
highlighting
Brentford
it like
away.
it hasn't happened this year.
Brentford away, they had 80 plus touches in our box, and then we brought on Mason Mount and we scored a goal. I mean, that was that we left with a point. Biggest robbery I've ever seen.
I'm not
So,
I'm not
yes.
denying the robbery. I'm saying the robbery has continued this season. Mainly
I
from
don't
like
I
a
disagree.
Bruno or an
No.
Ahmed or something like that.
I disagree. I haven't seen
No.
them do it enough this season. If they did, they'd even have like 9 points extra or something. I haven't seen it enough this season.
I think they should be on
Yeah,
that.
man.
I mean, Southampton.
We've self-sabotaged ourselves.
Southampton was robbery, was it not?
We've self-sabotaged ourselves.
What? Southampton-
wasn't robbery.
Southampton at home was a robbery. I'll be honest.
That was robbery, and that was Ahmed.
Oh,
Which one
yeah,
was
yeah.
it?
Southampton at home, yeah,
That was
yeah.
robbery.
Patrick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a robbery, but it was.
That was
It's
pure
one of those
robbery.
where, like, if you don't have, come on, I'm not gonna say a hat trick is a robbery. Like the guy, Ahmed probably.
But
deserves to
I
be
had
the
to
free
come
throw.
in like over like 8 minutes, no?
No. I get what you're saying, but
Yeah,
it's
right.
like I looked at that
Okay.
game and I'm like, yeah, we didn't play good on the day.
Southampton away
I'm
was
not gonna call it a
robbery as
robbery
well.
when someone single-handedly scored a hat trick.
Fair enough.
But
yeah, I get
Southampton
what you
away
mean.
was robbery because if they'd scored that penalty, I think you would have lost that game.
Guys, I want to
It's
annoy
our
Chad.
fault that the goalkeeper saved the penalty.
Habib Ektoa, Onana, he saved the penalty. man.
So Onana finally gives me 3 points against the 12 that he threw away, and now it's a robbery. But when it's
I'll
those
be honest,
12 away,
man.
we ignore it.
Onana's letting down the Mandem, bro. You know what I mean? He's letting down the Mandem.
Wallahi, bro, the Forest game, I'm not even doing this because you're here. The Forest game, that's one of the ones that pissed me off the most.
That was
Because
the best goal.
Onana, Martinez, and what's his name, Bruno. That's not that Gibbs White had in the middle of the goal, and Onana didn't even react to it. And Bruno's the one that gave him a ball. It's
But it
games
was
like
the
this where I look at it.
swerve on the shot, man. Dude, he did it on purpose. He just cut across that swerve, did across it, baffled Onana. You can't blame Onana for that one.
Say that with a straight face. I dare you right now. Say that with a straight face.
This guy's such
I
a
dare you
shithouse.
repeat the same exact
That was my
sentence.
favorite goal of the season, man. I'm not
Say
even
it.
joking.
I dare you. Say it with a straight face. That
The
same
swerve
sentence.
was. I can't get me up.
Exactly.
I might
Yeah, exactly.
swerve in that corner. Come on, get me
A
out of here.
second later. we'll just-
Ooh.
Anyway, this stream, guys, I want to piss off Sad. So we're gonna spam him with 0 UCL raid. That's what we're gonna do. Because he never won the Champions League. He's live
Sad,
right
bro,
now.
by the way. Sad Wallah is so delusional. He sees me on your stream. He's like, are you free at 10? And I'm like, Habibi, I'm on Hassan's stream. And he was like, oh, want a preview? I was like, eyes after. Like, I'm going to go break my fast. Like, you want me to just stream for hours and not go eat? He's like, oh, khalas. I'm like, oh, like now all of a sudden I'm supposed to preview because he saw me here? Come on, let's be logical here.
Yeah, Sad should have messaged you earlier. Spam 0 UCL raid in his chat. Every single one.
I'm
of
gonna
you
go
guys
do it
can
myself.
That's a
spam.
violation.
I'm gonna spam that in his chat as well. 0 UCL raid, you get me? Staffy TV is in the description. Go give him a subscribe. Forest Fan TV is in the description. Go give him a subscribe. The Bridge Nation in the description. Go give him a subscribe. TJ Warren TV is in the description. Go give him a subscribe. You get me? This was very entertaining stream. I appreciate every single one of you. Big up to every super chatter. Big up to everyone who liked the video. Big up to everyone who subscribed. Big up to everyone who shared. I'll see you over in Saad's comment section. Spam 0 UCL raid. Just copy paste this in his chat. And see you guys tomorrow, inshallah, for the United Arsenal game. Gonna have to take a shower after supporting Man United, but hey, it is what it is.